Yeah. Mm-hmm. How we feeling in the comments, y'all? Let's get some comments rolling in so I'm not just sitting here doing nothing. I ain't trying to leave you. Can't keep up with conversation. Ain't nobody needs you. I hope you're doing well. But scared of the bench minutes. Me too, man. It's funny you say that. Little teaser. I'm actually coming out with a piece talking about how bad the bench has been. I mean, I know all the Deuce minutes haven't been in absence of Quick, but he's like a negative 11.67 on the court. Jordan Bub, it should be a good test for the Knicks tonight. I agree. Yeah, no, I think it'll be super interesting. Con, you good now?
Yeah, can you see me or not?
Yeah, I can see you, hear you.
But
Should be all good.
yeah,
So welcome. My beautiful co-host Con is here. How you feeling today, Con?
I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great. I'm excited for this game.
Yeah, it should be a really good one, man.
How about you? How was your week?
It's been kind of hectic, man. I mean, I've been home from school for the week, so I'm just trying to find shit to do. But I've been keeping
hmm
myself busy between the strict stuff and just being around. So
Yeah, I
you
I
back as
uh,
well?
I started on Tuesday because I'm in grad school,
Oh yeah.
so I went back early, and I just got so I bring this water bottle with me to school every day, and I got a new sticker in. I had to get this for Quick.
Oh, I mean, you can see over my shoulder.
I saw it when I
It's
got
a
on here the first time.
it's a signed RJ too, which is makes
Damn,
it all the more heartbreaking. But
damn.
hey, man, I mean, now I don't have to have stress watching them. I can just root for their success, which is cool.
Yeah, I, I don't know. I don't feel like there would have been much stress watching Quick.
Not quick.
But
RJ though.
yeah.
RJ though.
Also, I got MSG up on my TV, but I know we got the stream up over here, so I'm just gonna watch on my laptop then with you, right?
Yeah. That's what I've
But
been doing with Schwinn. For some, I mean, in the pre-stream, it was letting me do the MSG broadcast, but it's seeming that it's not going to let me do it now, which sucks.
hmm
From Giannis, the Brogdon Knicks tweet gave me life. I mean, yeah, man, he's been linked to us for a while. I'm really hoping that um it actually gets done because I think I'd prefer a bench trade or a trade for a bench piece rather than like a DeJounte trade,
yeah,
both from an asset standpoint and also just like a team makeup standpoint.
yeah, I agree. I was talking about this with some of my friends actually today at school because they were like, "Yo, you got to tell us like what you want and all that stuff." So, um, I was like, you know, Dejounte is cool, bro, but is Dejounte gonna be all right? Like being the first sub and then coming in to run the bench for 26 minutes a night, like especially with all the hoops you have to jump through to go get him with everything that's going
Mm-hmm.
on with clutch and all that stuff. So one of my friends was like, "You're crazy, bro. He put up 22, 8, and 8 on the Spurs." And I'm just thinking to myself, like, oh my God, we're going to hold on to that for forever?
That was pre ACL tear too.
Dude, like, it's also been 2 years
Yeah.
and he hasn't had that usage, right? But it's like, maybe there's a reason why in 2 years he hasn't peaked even in an offense where there's only really one other dominant ball handler.
Yeah.
And you're asking him to come here with two. And we've started to run a decent amount of offense through Hartenstein as well. So you're asking him to not only mesh with Brunson and Randall, but you're asking him to mesh with Hartenstein. And I don't see that maximizing us as much as people think.
Yeah, I mean, even on paper, right? Like you said, you look at it and you have two huge usage guys in Brunson and Randall. They said they wanted to get OG more involved. We still have to figure out someone with a bench so Brunson and Julius don't die by playoff time. And we're starting to run more through iHeart. And like you said,
Yeah.
would he be content playing like that quick-esque role of 25-minute cap off the bench and just like running bench lineups and then potentially closing sometimes? I don't think so, personally.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And also, let's not play dumb, right? Like, the Knicks aren't trading for DeJounte so that he could be the last guy to
Yeah.
add to this team, right? And on the flip side of things, I think to myself, okay, if we trade for DeJounte, um, having him play off the or with the bench for, like I said, 24, 25 minutes a night, is that going to be a role where you can flip him again with, let's say, Mitch and picks for an Embiid?
I
Or
saw
like,
I saw that tweet earlier. That was gross.
oh, with Tyrese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look, I would hate that trade. Like, after I really like got heartbroken over the IQ and RJ trade, and then I saw OG like really fill a need for us. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe I don't need to have like every single player who we have on our championship team be a drafted homegrown guy.
You'd love it,
But
but unfortunately that's just not how it works
yeah,
most
it's
times.
not realistic. And the one thing I thought to myself is like, all right, even though we got those guys out of here, we still have Mitch. And man, I'm really not trying to see Mitch go, just because I think this team is going to be better if we are able to like swing a Booker trade or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get to some comments real quick before we move on. Giannis said DeJounte trade would kill the starting lineup and our assets. Yep. Because what would it? It would probably be 3 picks, 3 firsts, right? Because
If I had to guess, I'd say probably like Grimes, an unprotected, maybe a protected, and then maybe like toss in a second or something like that. But that's just a flat out guess.
yeah, I mean, you have to imagine they want some sort of compensation back for what they gave up for him.
Yeah.
Um, and on top of that, like we were talking about, fit isn't really there. Um, Aziz, I'm kind of afraid of Brogdon's price. I mean, from what I've been reading, it doesn't look like it would be much more than Fournier and filler and, well, like he's the filler, but Fournier plus and like a single pick. I saw one floating around. I think it was Fournier and it was Fournier second and like our protected Washington pick, which I think is completely like reasonable.
Was that the Bleacher Report one?
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought it was something along those lines, and my first thought that I had to myself when I saw that was, all right, if this is what Bleacher Report is saying the price is, then the price might not even be that expensive because they usually have a really poor track record of just making absolutely horrible trades for the Knicks.
I mean, dude, I don't know how many like Levine trades I saw over the last year, and it was like RJ IQ 5 unprotected picks. It's like, dude, please for Levine. Like, I know you guys are trying to push some agendas here, but like, let's give it a rest a little bit.
Have you seen the reports about Levine having no market?
I'm not surprised. I mean, whenever
Yeah.
I talk to people about it, I was talking to Schwinn about it last playback. I don't see realistically what contender would actually want him given his contract, his injury issues, and just like his on-court play. Because I think he's had a positive net in one single season as a starter.
I mean, he also had, I think that might have came in his season where he had the 67% true shooting.
It was.
And like that is not like that was up there with the greats, man. Like that was up there with like 2017, 2016 Steph. Like the best LeBron years were around that area, and it's like he's not the greatest scorer of all time. So what is going to happen from here on out?
Yeah. I mean, I do think like the Lakers probably would be the best situation for him, considering they can just throw like D'Lo, Rui, and a pick or two.
Yeah.
But that being said, I want him far away from my New York Knicks.
Even honestly, like D'Lo, Rui, and a pick. If I was them, I wouldn't even want that honestly, because then, look, say what you want about D'Lo, I don't think he's a particularly good player.
No,
but
I don't either.
When the playoffs come around and LeBron is out there for 40 minutes, you have to have somebody who can get hot and swing those 8 minutes. And I think
Yep.
D'Lo is like, if you have him out there and he catches fire, you leave him out there. If not, then you pass it over to Gabe Vincent, right? Like you see what D'Lo has on a given day for you. And losing Rui, just like I feel like after that, you'd think they have more wings because everybody was fawning over Cam Reddish for 5 games in the in-season tournament. But like
50 true shooting Cam Reddish.
yeah,
That guy.
52 shooting Cam Reddish off of no creation reps either. So it's like um, yeah, I feel like after Rui, they have really no wings besides maybe LeBron and I guess Reeves, who's a pretty small wing himself. So
Yeah. Okay, real quick, you're a bit crackly on your end, just to give you a heads up.
oh, okay, let me.
And looking at matchups, I love that we started OG on Maxi. That is a phenomenal matchup. Because I feel like we'll probably need to go to OG on Embiid at some point if we get killed in like the precious minutes and Ihar doesn't play. But I guess we'll see. Oh, good move, Bronny. Yeah. Count that.
I took my headphones out. Am I okay?
Yeah, audio's still fine.
All right, fine. Embiid just
Hope Hartenstein won't foul out. I mean, we gotta hope OG doesn't foul out. He's averaging like 4.7 fouls over the 2 games with the Knicks. Like, okay.
Yeah, that should also probably be like 3.7 because those 2 other ones were just so egregious. The first in the Minnesota game.
I mean, like, you could argue that he should have only had like 3 fouls that game.
Tough shot.
Maxi's tough, man. Knockdown. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
He's been incredible over this stretch.
If we get good Dante tonight, changes a lot of things.
Good hands, Dante. Get out. Oh,
right,
stay down.
Right.
I love the energy, though. That's the biggest thing. I think he'll be one of the biggest winners from this deal by far. Because you just have to imagine, right? Like, he gets relieved of the guarding the number 1 point of attack duties, and he can just be the ball hawk that he's meant to be in a good defense.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you saw that on the I forgot what play it was on, but there was a play where somebody tried to run a backdoor cut and then come back up off of a flare screen, I believe, last game. And he just completely read that and got in that passing lane. It was a layup the other way. So I'm hoping for more of that.
Yeah, that was the fast break to for the OG dunk, yeah?
I believe so, yeah. I'm just turning on another light.
Some people want to trade for DeJounte and lose Dante in the starting lineup. That's another thing, right? Like, I don't know how people, even the biggest Dante or DeJounte people, I don't know how you can look at how this starting lineup is flowing right now with Dante shooting and be like, yes, we need another creator in this lineup to bog everything down.
Look, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's like the most in front of your face thing, honestly, with this team right now. And if we didn't make that RJ trade, like I was super early on the Dante to the starting lineup bandwagon when Grimes was really struggling to start the season. But as the season went on, I think it was more and more clear that Grimes needed to start, and then if you want, make him an early sub so that he comes in with Quick or a minute after Quick, something like that.
Quick.
Because we were getting killed. Yeah, I know. We were getting killed. In that, with the starting lineup, especially when Mitch went out and Dante was in here. So I thought Grimes to the starting lineup was going to have to be done. And then the OG trade changed everything. So
yeah.
Starting lineup now is perfect, honestly.
From Jay, this is one of my guys on Twitter. Appreciate you, Jay. Dante fits the starters perfectly. Moves to be a bench scorer, Brogdon preferably. Yep, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to talk about it all the time without being a broken record until something actually happens. Although I did see an interesting talking point. I think it was Jordan Bubb who mentioned the potential Siakam to the Kings, which I thought was super interesting. Yeah. Not a Knicks trade, but it's a shake up the league type of trade.
I think that's oddly enough, I think that's a good fit with Sabonis.
Yeah.
Is it perfect? Like I think it's really hard to win in the playoffs when you're gonna have Sabonis at the 5, Siakam at the 4. But in terms of a regular season team, like that's really hard to match up with because not everybody's gonna have the personnel to stick with Fox. And if you do, it's probably gonna take away your personnel that sticks with Siakam.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
like for
that's
us,
go ahead.
we
Sorry.
can match up. We can match up with OG and Randall. So we're one of the few teams that can really, match up with Siakam and Fox. And then obviously we have Hartenstein for Sabonis. But they're going to be a problem.
Yeah, and I mean, at some point, like if you're the Kings, you almost have like depending on price, obviously, you almost have to make that trade and then figure out the playoff stuff after, just because of how good the West is and how good of a regular season team they would be.
Yeah.
It's almost worth making that, I guess, sacrifice if you want to call it that.
I thought that was a pretty soft foul they called just now.
Yeah, I mean, Tobias like flopped. I don't think Dante is like 6'1" max.
Oh, that was more of a foul than the other one.
I didn't like either Julius possession that just happened.
Yeah, that I didn't want to say it too early just because he deserves a little bit more leeway than that. But they were ugly, especially like to force something like that early. See, let's create a little OG like you wanted to. Okay.
All right. Well, no more OG creation. Yeah, this lineup, Batum is also just a massive pain in the ass, even at his 40-year-old age or whatever he is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Brunson. He's sticking with him.
He's giving Brunson hell right now. But the 3-man.
Damn.
I mean, another, like, I can't even say that's a good take because you have OG wide open in the corner.
I thought that was going to be a kick out to OG at first, too.
I did, too. Scoring would be nice. Yep. And it appears nobody on this team can make a shot right now. And leak out. All right, well.
That's a Tibbs timeout. That's definitely going to be a timeout from Tibbs.
I need a Tibbs timeout here. Yep. Dante bringing the ball up the court.
There we go. Yeah.
Yep. I don't even know. Like, I almost am thankful I haven't been paying attention fully to the game yet. But it doesn't look great. Bring in DeJounte.
Bring in DeJounte. We need DeJounte now.
I mean, this is like the ultimate. Like, if people really want DeJounte, this is the type of game you're rooting for.
Yeah.
This is disgusting
stuff. As he said, they're kind of tall, bro. They don't have anybody under like 6'4" in their lineup.
I think Maxi's the shortest guy on their starters.
Yeah. So, and then off of that, the next shortest guy is Tobias Kelly Oubre at like 6'7".
Yep.
So
Batum 6'8", Tobias is like 6'8", 6'9", and then Embiid, obviously.
I think Batum is like. I think OG is this way also. I think OG's at least 6'9", but they listed him at 6'7".
OG is an enormous human being.
He's massive, and he's filled out too. I think Batum is at least 6'10". At least he used to be 6'10" and 2K.
That was like prime Batum. They probably cut off a couple inches as he started to regress.
Yeah, probably.
And I also did see. Go ahead. Sorry.
As we say it, DeJounte is 5 of 7 from the field for 11 points against the Pacers.
Pacers doesn't count.
fake stats.
Somebody did say earlier, it might have been Jordan Bub again. Yeah, he said free Tyus Jones. That could also be super interesting.
I like that.
I don't know how good, or rather how much the Wizards would want for him, but he is expiring. So at that point, it's like, we have an extra year of Brogdon. Is it worth giving up that like extra protected pick or whatever to keep him for an extra year?
I think I had spoke about that with Schwinn and a few others on the rundown. I'm gonna look up his contract, but
Brogdon's or Tyus?
Tyus. I think the one problem is he's an unrestricted free agent this offseason, and he wanted a starting role, which is why he.
Yeah, I do remember you guys talking about that.
So, if he was to come here, like, I think that's a slam dunk, but
yeah,
I don't know. It gets kind of sticky.
Ace says, to be honest, if we were to change who we were playing at the 2, I would prefer another big wing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can really make any starting lineup changes right now, especially not this early, right? Like, we're just seeing the massive returns from the OG trade. We just beat the number 1 seed in the West with the number 1 defense. I think we should let this rock for a little bit, which is also why I'm pushing more for a bench trade than a starter trade.
Yeah. Also, like, I'm not gonna lie, it gets really addicting seeing like one big wing come in here and just guard everybody.
Oh my gosh, man! Like,
yeah, give me another one.
Hit that, Dante. Knock down,
dude. I love him.
Wait, Dante. Dante's our scorer right now. Yep, Dante number 1 option. I meant more so in the future. Yeah, and I also
from Aziz. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, get Dorian Finney-Smith, like the dude who just shot 1 for 11 from 3 in a game. That guy.
No thanks.
He's good.
Especially, hey, what? Okay, good. I was better. From Aziz said, Brogdon could be a rental, but you don't want to pay more than a first-round pick. When you say a rental, what do you mean? Because if you're talking about trading for him right now and then shipping him off somewhere in a bigger deal in the offseason, yeah. But hypothetically, or realistically speaking, I should say, he's not because he has a year left after this one on his deal.
I don't know why I thought this was his last year of his contract, but it almost makes it better that it isn't. Julius.
Julius, come on, man.
I need to listen to this. I will refrain from commentating about the announcers.
I turn the stream volume as far down as I can without it being totally muted.
What are we doing? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Crackling is back. I think that's just going to have to be. We'll just push through it. Fuck a wee ball.
All right.
Randall and JB got to get into the game. I mean, you know what this looks like right now? This looks like the bench offense.
It does. It looks like Brunson is Deuce.
It looks like Deuce and Randall. Dude, holy shit. I now want to check the numbers on it, but they cannot. Julius is pumpkining. Yep. He's 0 for 2. He has 2 bricks and a turnover so far.
This is so funny. Dante's people think Zach LaVine is.
That's facts. Dante's exactly the type of person that you would love to acquire if you're an opposing team. And shout out to Leon for that contract because mad people were shitting on him for it in the offseason.
Yeah.
It aged beautifully. Can Batum
Leon
fuck off?
I think what needs to Leon needs to. Oh, that was Tobias, by the way.
No. I just meant face guarding the inbound. Like,
oh yeah, it's
out of here.
Leon needs to just stop re-signing our own players and just keep signing free agents because like he re-signed RJ, became a negative contract, re-signed Nerlens. That's so tough. Re-signed Nerlens, Nerlens, Alec, all them had to ship him off and trade the 11th pick, right? Even though we got a bunch of assets back as well. So maybe we just sign every player and we trade before they hit free agency.
Good block, Jew. That was the most. He's gonna take this 3. Knockdown. I did just check though. In the 42 minutes since the OG trade, nice transition defense, guys. And Jalen got fucking killed. The 42 minutes that they played together since the OG trade, Julius and Deuce combination is a minus 37.03 net rating with a defensive rating of 145.78.
You said Julius and Deuce?
Yeah. Because that's been what we're seeing, right? It's like Deuce comes in to be the, all right, Julius, I'll pass you the ball every possession guy, and then he goes in the post, nobody else moves, and then the defense or the offense goes to shit.
Maxi's been really impressive.
You know who's on Strick for the game tonight?
Like the post game.
No, the live tweets.
I'm not sure. I think it's Colin might be back.
Oh, it's got to be Colin.
I think it's Colin.
Shout out to Colin. Welcome back, my friend. Even though I'm like the newest Strick member here.
You didn't join too far after I did.
No, it can't have been.
I think it was like maybe 2 months, something like that, after I joined.
I think I think Zach hit me up in. It was like either late October or super early November. But he goes, you know, the O in OG doesn't stand for offense. Oh yes, Josh Hart minutes. Josh Hart at the 2 minutes.
Josh Hart at the 2, bro. Josh Hart just went in for Brunson.
Lockenstein, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I guess Dante.
It's a 4 on.
There we go.
I was gonna say, did you just watch every single player just go to the paint on that fast break?
Yeah.
We are the worst team in the NBA at running man advantage fast breaks. Hart is the point guard right now. Well, I mean, yeah, technically yes, but I'd assume Dante is. Either way, please stop. Okay, we're finally playing against a good offense with OG, and it looks quite a bit worse. Yeah, I mean,
the Wolves aren't a good offense.
The Bulls have been a good offense since.
No, Wolves. My fault.
I don't think they're super good. And now I want to check. I will check real quick.
There's our point guard.
Can I see teams? I can.
So, yeah, Deuce on Pat Bev. So he took out, or he put in Deuce right when Pat Bev came in the game.
This is the hell lineup. This is the terror lineup. Actually, except Dante's in, which is interesting.
Or for us. That didn't seem like a foul to call go.
Yeah, I don't think it was a shooting foul. Ref show right now. I mean, I won't. Yeah. Oh, from Colin on the Strick account. Philly has 14 points in the paint. We have 2. It's not even like super rim protector Embiid or anything. We're just not getting into the paint. I'm super. Go ahead.
What happened?
No, I was gonna say
on Isaiah. Fine, did not go well.
Yep. Yeah.
Colin.
Yeah, Colin's a fucking character, man. This is the lineup I was talking about. Oh, you want to hear something insane? So I was doing I'm trying to pull together a little piece for Strick to drop around trade deadline ish, and I was looking at some stats. Julius's usage is 40. Oh yeah, I heart. Julius's usage is 40 since that trade.
Yeah, that's wild.
Brunson.
That has to be highest in the league.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
Yeah.
I mean, Brunson's is only. I think it was like. Deuce, are you out of your mind? Thank God the Sixers are idiots. Brunson's usage isn't stupid high. I think it's like still around 30, but he's playing 40 minutes a game since the trade.
It's a laborious minutes too. Like, I know people have said it, but it just has to be. Like, it's a bad 40 minutes.
Well, because he's
like LeBron on the 28 Cavs 40 minutes.
I mean, it's because like not only is he playing 40 minutes as a small human being, he's also just getting killed whenever he's on the court. Like he gets demolished by people,
Yeah.
either like when he's going to the paint or when he's drawing charges. Julius, I am begging you to stop being a fucking idiot. Thank you, Bart. I mean, he just dribbled into his leg 4 times and looked at the ref. Like that, for as
Yeah.
well as he's playing, that still pisses me off.
I think Julius is making me there. I think Julius wants me to turn on him again.
Good defense,
Let's go.
Grimes. Good
Good
pass,
kick.
Ju. Knockdown. Bang.
Quick 7-0 run. We needed that so bad.
Yep. Oh, Embiid bringing the ball up. Pick him. Pick him, my heart. He tried.
Dope. Yeah, Deuce. Time.
Nah, actually. Oh, random and not strict basketball related, but are you guys have you guys had hosts on Strictly NFL?
Hosts like
Co-host, I mean guests rather.
we have this week. The episode just dropped a couple hours ago. We had Stacy and Kurt back on again for the college finals.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I need to check that out.
And then from here on out, I've been thinking about. I guess that you and the 10 people who are watching can also give me some thoughts on this. But I've been thinking about doing some type of live stream for the playoff games. It couldn't be on Playback because they're not partnered with the NFL, but it would kind of be like just me on YouTube or whatever and kind of watching along with everybody while the games are going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got obviously draft stuff coming up, which is gonna be the best part of things so far, I think. Just because the Giants season has been so bad that I haven't really been able to do like a lot of the all 22 stuff that I really wanted to. Just because there's no good content to put out there, like just me posting shit. Like this guy, Daniel Jones missed this read. Tyrod missed. You know
Well,
what I mean? So
you could just post like Dex film,
I could.
Dex and Andrew Thomas film, and just call it a day.
The one thing I'm gonna do at the end of the season is I want to make kind of like an analysis thread for different players, right? So one of the biggest ones that I want to do is Jordan Riley.
I love Jordan Riley.
Yeah, I think he's in the course of like 4 or 5 weeks. I think he's gotten a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to do some Deontay Banks stuff because I think going forward, I think people need to be more comfortable calling him a CB2 than a CB1. Just my personal opinion. I think I'm not like sounding alarms or nothing just because he's a rookie still, obviously, but I think corner is still a bigger need than people think.
Yeah, I mean, sorry to turn this into strictly NFL for a little bit, but we are here, so we might as well. For what it's worth, I think if Adoree did any like semblance of a good job this year, then we wouldn't be as worried about Tay. But because Adoree's like been, I don't want to say like bad, but he hasn't been fantastic.
No, he's been bad.
We're expecting more from Tay.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And I also, if you are going to do like simple, or not simple, but specific player breakdowns, I think McKinney is a good candidate for that, given his up and down year, because he didn't start off playing well at all. But I feel like over the last 6 weeks-ish, he's really picked it up.
Yeah, I on one of the first episodes of Strictly, I was like, no way do I want this guy back. Like, he's a diva, yada, yada. And then he shut up and started playing great ball. So I will see what happens.
Yeah. From Jordan Bub, I heart and Julius with the bench group for the first quarter. I did notice that. I like that way better than Precious. And then he goes, Jalen will be dealing with Precious at center in the second quarter. Yeah, prayers for Jalen in the chat, man.
Jalen might be in for once tonight.
This is going to be the Precious game.
Yeah,
did he? I doubt it. I mean, who's the Sixers backup big? Is it B-Ball Paul?
Is he? I know he's at least their 4. I'm not sure if he's their 5, but I'll double check that for you.
The Sixers have Knicks legend Marcus Morris.
Yes, but I don't
That's
think he plays.
hilarious.
Yeah. So Paul Reed is the back 5, and they got Mo Bamba, which is
Julius, you're fucking bugging, bro. What the hell? Deuce. Knockdown.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought that should have been a take, but or a drive, I should say. But
I mean,
okay.
he might have known that I was shitting on him in the article that I'm writing because he's actually been playing well today. From Jay, McBride being able to knock down these looks will be huge for us. I mean, even more than that, creating any semblance of self-creation. Because, like, I don't know about y'all. I didn't really expect a dribble reset into another 3. Good cut, Grimes.
Great stuff. Great stuff. It's a great. Oh,
Iheart just
Hartenstein gets just
knocked.
He eats an elbow at least once every game. Oh my god!
Get the fuck out of here, Deuce! Knock that shit down.
Another one.
Bang!
Another one. Another one.
Let's fucking go. Feels good, man. The Deuce is loose. Deuce Curry.
This is the most loose the Deuce has ever been.
Who needs Brogdon? I mean,
that
is Maxey. You are not Emmanuel Quickly, my friend.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. They're running 3-point sets for Deuce now. That's fucking hilarious. I will say I'll never forget Quick breaking Maxey in his second year. Knockdown Grimes.
Good swing.
I like that. I like the offense has been offensing. Is that Danwell House? Mookie, you're a bum.
It looks like his jumper. Dude, what a board from Hart.
No, we're getting fucking spoiled, but I don't care. Knock it down, Deuce.
That's crazy.
Knock it the fuck down, Deuce. Yes, sir. This is phenomenal. Oh my god. This has to be like a 16-2 run or something, right?
I think it was. Well, I know for a fact that it was 23-13.
Well, it was 7-0,
So-
and then Deuce just hit 3 threes. Nah, y'all in the comments are killing me. Knock that shit down, Josh.
No way that counted.
Count that shit.
No way that just counted.
This quarter is fucking hilarious. I have no idea what's going on.
Yo, Jay Kingsman, it's the end of the first quarter, bro, not the half.
My son Jay is already ahead of time.
Let's go.
Oh, one of my boys is at the game? That's sick.
Dude.
Good bounce back. I mean, yeah.
I can't believe I just watched Deuce make 4 threes in a row.
I don't know what the fuck I'm watching right now, man. I'm not going to complain about it. Chances that IQ is competing for MIP. I mean, oh no, they can't. No, they can't give IQ anything. He's a former Knick. You serious? No, in all seriousness though, I think he's going to show the fuck out in Toronto. There's no doubt about it.
I just don't know. Isn't the MIP pretty easily what's his face? I'm blanking.
Maxey?
1 second. Yeah, well, Maxey's one of them, but there's also somebody else who took like a 10-point scoring leap.
Julius is 1 for 6, by the way.
It seems like he's 0 for 20.
He does have 3 assists though, so shout out, I guess. Yeah, Deuce 4 for 4 from 3 off the bench. Are we serious? Cam Thomas?
Yeah, I thought it would be either Kobe White or Sengun.
Oh yeah, Şengün has been amazing this year. That's a good call. What is going on in the association today? The Celtics are up 31 at half against the Jazz. The Nets are up 19 on the Thunder.
What?
Yeah.
It's the old big wing lineup, bro.
And the Pacers are up
They got
24 on
SGA.
the Hawks. I mean, who's even doing stuff? Nobody. It's just an all-around scoring attack. Mikel is 6, Claxton has 8, Dinwiddie is 7, Finney Smith has 6, Cam Thomas has 9.
And DeJounte has 17 points, 0 boards, 0 assists.
In a 24-point deficit.
In a 24-point deficit.
What's his plus minus looking like? I don't really care for the stat, but I want to see what it is.
Just
how did
me for 1 second.
Anyone ever have hope for the Hawks team after last season?
They
Jalen
traded
Johnson.
John Collins, bro. They're fine. Oh, I love Jalen.
I love Jalen Johnson too. I was about to say he was a fucking amazing pick by them.
Trey is a minus 21. DeJounte is a minus 12. Everybody is bad.
Jonas goes, dude shooting so well, he's got Mitch tweeting about it. That's fucking hilarious. And Deuce already tied his career high in 4 with 3s made, to nobody's surprise.
What's his points career high? I think it's like 18, something like that.
It's got to be at the latter half of the 21-22 season when he was playing with Quick a lot, when he was starting with Quick a bunch at the end of that year.
Yeah. I was thinking it's either that or it's that game. Dude, Mitch Robinson's private?
Are you serious? I'm following him.
What the hell, man?
Get tapped in, Con. What are you doing?
Dude, I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud and a half, bro.
Fake Knicks fan over here. Oh God, precious minutes.
Yeah.
What the
I wasted all my time.
Are we watching? Look at the lineup on this fucking on my screen right now. Deuce, Precious, Grimes, Hart, OG.
So this is 3 guards with OG at the 4 and Achua at the 5.
Knock that down, OG.
Oh my God.
Knock it the fuck down, OG. Stone Cold Killer, man. He hit that shit and just went right back to locking in. I was talking to Schwinn about praying that Precious can like do anything on offense, because you'd think that he should be pretty switchable, being 6'9", lengthy. Pause. But the prospect of OG as a player is definitely way more interesting than the player himself. I was gonna say, please be a foul. Good take, OG. I lied about this being the Precious game. It's never the Precious game. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you lied to me. You capped your ass off about that shit. I don't know, man. When I saw the notification, I was like, "Yep, I like this backup 5. In addition to OG, like we got good value. This guy might just be trash, man. Like unless the ball falls to him off an offensive rebound, he's not scoring anything."
Super good game tonight. A little off topic, but Grizz Lakers should be a fun one.
I hope the Lakers just fry them.
OG 2 for 2 on free throws. That's a new dude. I know it doesn't matter in like the grand scheme, but it is super funny that we just happen to trade our 2 best free throw shooters.
It was a bit annoying, but
it's been a bit annoying. We just can't make free throws.
That's not cash. All right. Okay. I mean, Precious.
Who is this? I don't know ball, apparently.
That's Paul, no?
11?
That's I thought it was
B-ball Paul's 44, rather. Oh, yeah, baby him, OG. Ah!
Damn.
The Precious game! Not Grimes, shoot!
No,
Precious,
no!
knockdown. All right, this is a fun game, man. I'm having fun right now. That's fucking hilarious. Is Maxey that fast that we're just getting fried every time we try and trap him off a pick?
My fault. Somebody came down. Let's cook. Let's cook, JB. Kick that.
Knockdown. Oh! Tragic. Unlucky indeed. I really love the way the offense is flowing. Oh, pickpocket Grimes. Woo! Dude, if we can get super lock Grimes back.
Man, I think Grimes just he's such a swing player for this playoff run. Like not even this team, this playoff run.
11's Jaden
I would.
Springer. Good call. Thank you.
He looks like mini Trace Jackson Davis.
That's exactly what I thought of. I was watching way too much of the Warriors game last.
I was like, oh my god, did OG just get?
OG doesn't have a shoe anymore.
No, that's Precious issue.
Oh, it's Precious. It's Precious shoe.
Precious Ashua.
Precious Ashua. Dude, we're fucking clowns, man. Thank you guys for sticking with us through whatever the hell is going on right now. Oh, knockdown, Jalen.
Can we get 2 feet in the paint?
We don't need 2 feet in the paint. Fuck 2 feet in the paint.
It's okay.
Oh, it's funny. Before. Okay. Weight room, Paul Reed.
Oh, that's Philly.
Yeah. This game has been all over the place. Dude, this is the we're back, it's over graph right now.
Oh my god, yeah.
This game's fucking hilarious. Did he get hit? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a foul. And it's Marcus Morris too. Fuck off, dude.
Knicks legend. Every time anybody anytime he catches the ball on that left wing, all I think of is, oh, Precious! He's gonna hit this. I'll shoot. Okay. Oh.
Oh my. Nah, that was on OG. OG pulled him.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's the one thing. I mean, I will say, OG has been surprisingly good. He's been a surprisingly good rebounder with us. And I had a feeling that might be the case because he just plays with like every 6'8" wing in the association on the Raptors. Get the fuck out of here.
That was low key. I thought that was low key double dribble.
Oh, and one.
Go pick up JB. Oh my god, JB, let's go.
Count it.
Dude, JB off of a low pickup going to his right hand or just going right.
That swing step is fucking auto.
Yeah.
That shit's automatic.
He's prime Harden with that swing step.
I'm shocked they didn't call. I mean, I wonder if they called it on because it looked like Maxey got him. So
we said JB started off so poor and he's going to be at 11 points. Yeah, 11 points on 4 or 6 from the field.
No, he's fucking dude. He sleepwalks to big scoring games. It's unreal. I do want to see the Really?
I can't even. I'm not even that press situated 3.
Yeah, that's fair. And Deuce hit 4 in a row. I think we're.
Yeah.
I gotta stop looking at the comments. Okay.
Bro, the comments spoil everything, but it's like it's so wild that we have this many good players.
Yes.
This was never the case when we were young. I used to just get made fun of by all the Celtics fans I know.
Is Maxey really like that? Yes. Maxey is a very good NBA player. Are we a good 3-point shooting now? OG might have just fucking made everybody a good 3-point shooter. Even Julius is hitting threes now when he takes them. Jalen. Hart's going to do something. He's going to trip.
I think we got away with that.
He got fouled. Okay. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Oh, good call, ref.
Also, that was interesting by OG. Instead of getting back, he just blitzed the ball handler and let Hart recover.
Yeah.
And then he made him throw a ridiculous pass.
Throw Pretty Boy out of the game. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, did we find out if he ever actually got hit by that car?
I don't know, because I saw the video from the doorbell cam or whatever, and I heard him. He walked into his house and he goes, "Yeah, I just got hit by a car." It's like, that's your reaction. He was cheating.
He was cheating. Was he cheating on his girl? Is that why he was out?
That would be the ultimate karma.
Bro,
That was the
yeah.
story. Could you imagine if he was out cheating on his girl and he's on his way back and gets hit by a car? This is why you
So
join.
unrelated.
This is why you join the
Yeah,
Strickland
that's
playback.
so. I have a friend of mine who, from the minute we drafted Deuce, said Deuce was better than IQ, and he texted me and he says, "Now do you see?"
That's so shameless. Oh my god.
That's so funny. He said
Jordan
Deuce
Bub.
McBride. Oh,
He's a better offensive player than people think, and he's not shown it yet. Tom Thibodeau to Doris Burke on Deuce McBride 4 from 3 in the first quarter.
okay.
Like we're enabling Deuce, but you capped IQ's minutes at 25.
That thing is that phrase is just like, if you want to get me angry at any point in the day, just remind me that Tibbs capped IQ at 25 minutes a game, bro. Just whisper it in my ear. I'll fucking lose my shit right away.
Speaking of people losing their shit, I really want to watch. I'm begging Schwinn to do a playback for the Bills game this week.
Oh my god.
That shit will be fucking
If he does
comedy.
that, I'll be on there with him to watch.
No, he said he's
If
not
does
going
it.
to. He was like, I'm way too insane of a football fan. And I was like, it would be good content. Do I want Schwinn to be banned or something? He's dead to me. That's funny,
Dude,
though.
Schwinn is one of the most insane fans I've ever met of sports, not just the team. And I respect it so much.
Yeah. I mean, I think of myself as like a pretty insane sports fan. Less so recently because I've just learned that sports are always going to make me hate them.
Yeah.
But
Did you see my tweet about that?
I did. Yep. I always forget Nurse is their head coach now.
I know he's there. I would the name of the Raptors guy.
Darko.
Is it just people? Just call him
Nobody
Darko?
knows his last name.
Gotcha.
Did you see the fucking? I don't know. Some dude on Knicks Twitter quote tweeted the video of Quick getting the chain. It was like he went from going to war with Tibbs to getting a Chuck E. Cheese chain from the Raptors.
I didn't see that, but that's very true. And also, I think people took that quote like some people took it too serious, and some
The
people
fun
took
quote?
it way too unseriously. The fun quote, yeah.
I'm kind of
Can we,
indifferent about it.
Like move up.
No, OG's just got a son. Oh, OG, what the fuck? He heavy-handed the shit out of that layup.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the quote for a second. I'm super indifferent about it.
I just think it's like, did he have fun playing with John Calipari either? Like, no, Precious is so stupid.
I don't know.
I
I don't know
guess
why
it's-
Grimes is
I
looking
guess
for a precious fast break opportunity.
But
yeah, no.
it's not like he had. It's not like he had, a night out with the boys when he played at Kentucky. You know what I mean? Like, so it's.
It's almost like no shit. You've never had anybody tell you to have fun. You played for Calipari and Tibbs.
Yeah.
Oh, the comments are fucking killing me. I mean,
I've been ignoring it, and then you said it, and I looked. And
can I make it smaller? I'm just gonna have to ignore it as well.
Yeah, because I don't want to close the chat. Good board, Randall.
Yeah, I mean, our heart's fucking phenomenal, by the way.
Yeah. What do you think about regular Hart? Just Josh Hart. Like today.
Honestly,
I think he's.
Oh, today?
I think he's been massive today. Yeah.
Today? No, he's been super good today. I thought you were gonna ask generally, and I was about to go on a rant, but I will not do that right now. Only thing I'll say is that this is actually just the worst year of his career. I don't know how heavily you actually weigh EPM. I think is a pretty good indicator. His EPM this year is
Mhm.
-3 flat, which is by far the worst of his career.
What was he with that rookie season in LA?
I can pull it up in a second.
Let's go, I
Hart, my goat. Oh, and good call, Aziz. For y'all in the chat, you don't have to. You don't owe anything to us, but it would be super helpful and appreciative if you didn't react until we saw the play. Obviously, I can't force that, but it would be greatly appreciated. I totally thought that was going to drop for a second, which is hilarious.
Is he fucking hurt?
Whenever Julius actually goes down, he acts like he got shot. Oh, he got kicked in the knee and then run over by Embiid.
Yeah.
He's just taking a breather. Yeah, no.
That's Did you see the play this week where Dex just leveled Kyron Williams? It was multiple times, but like there was one specific. I'm not gonna turn strictly NFL. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. I don't want to do that every time.
No, we were texting about it earlier. Just like call out I Heart boxing somebody out for Julius and then turn it into a Dex fucking analogy or
Yeah,
Dex
Dex prop. Yeah, I would say JMS prop, but he's dog shit.
Get Bobby Johnson
man,
the fuck out of here, please. Okay. Not trying to jinx, but I look up and we're just up 15. Hart plus 21 so far. Yeah, rare good Hart night. I wonder what Schwinn thinks right now.
Dude, Josh Hart might close this game.
Schwinn and
Like,
fucking
from here on out.
Hart. It's actually so funny.
Hey, offensive? Okay.
I was gonna say offensive goaltending, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
Can we just put this game away in the first half? That would be super fun.
I'm
Oh,
afraid that's
knocked
not a thing
down.
anymore.
Ah. He's playing like he should close. I mean, he's playing like he fucking was last year. It's about damn time. I don't like those calls.
That's a bad call.
Look, I will say though, Jalen never gets those calls.
I mean,
when he drives and bumps, he will never get a call for that.
That's just the call that he got because of the head tilt. I mean, that's just regular, just trying to stick with your guy.
Yeah, it's like Jonas said, if JB got those calls, he'd be averaging 40. Yeah, I mean, we always say it, and I try not to blow things like that out of proportion, but it gets increasingly more apparent the lack of whistles our stars get, or at least Jalen gets, when we watch other good teams on national TV. And to answer your question from earlier, Con, Hart in his rookie year in 2018 was a negative 0.7 EPM overall.
Wow.
So this is by far the worst year of his career.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel
With
like
that OG?
progressively.
Good
Yeah, that's
pass!
good steal! Oh my god.
How does...
Dude, iHeart is... I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but...
Does it have to
iHeart-
do with another center?
It might have.
Right? Oh, are you serious?
He didn't block that?
He did block it, and it rolled in, and he fucking... Hart took the last Strickland pod personally. Yeah, that was so funny. Schwinn just spent a good minute. Not minute, but he spent a good amount of time just shitting on Hart. We're finally getting the Josh Hart that we love.
Let's go.
Jesus.
But what I was gonna say about Hartenstein is,
Say the Mitch
I'm not
thing.
just saying. No, I'm not saying the Mitch thing. I have too much respect for Mitch.
You're a bum, Maxie. Yes, sir!
This is fantastic basketball.
Run them out of the gym, man. Run them out of the gym.
Wow.
Julius is 1 for 8
so
and
proud
we're
of this team, man.
frying the Sixers. Well, I will say, he's not like a destructive 1 for 8.
Look, have there been bad plays? Yeah, there's been bad plays, but I honestly haven't seen one play on defense where I've been like, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, I actually thought, Who was I talking to about this? Oh, I was talking to DJ Zulo about it on Twitter a little bit. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah.
He's one of the Knicks film school
No,
guys.
yeah, big fan.
Yeah, he's super good. And we were just talking about I mentioned that Julius seems just a lot more locked in defensively since the OG trade.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just like an overall energy that OG brings, or it's a result of like Julius not having to guard even 3 or even 2s anymore. Like, because now I guess Dante has the 2s, right? As long as they're not wings or bigs. So he can kind of just like lock in off the ball and then do his own stuff, which he's actually been doing a phenomenal job at. I think Bulls players shot 5 for 17 against him in that game. So he's been super good defensively.
I just know that Julius has been sliding his feet, and like this is going to be probably one of the most, I guess, basic or cliche things that you could say. But defense is effort, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not over here trying to say like RJ was a problem or anything like that, but from the throw that Pacers game out of the window. After that, I feel like everybody on this team, besides maybe Josh Hart before tonight, was busting their ass. Like maybe it doesn't have to do with RJ. Maybe it has to do with just Tibbs being able to to motivate the squad. But is that a big coincidence that right when RJ steps out, Randall just absolutely locks in? I don't know. It's not a 1-for-1 correlation because, like Ace just said, he did look like this next to Reggie for stretches in that 2021 season.
IQ is holding the team back. Stop.
But yeah.
I will say
if
though,
IQ was the team, we would be having to parade down whatever street they have parades down.
It breaks my
because we haven't
heart.
won shit.
Schwinn said it over and over again, and I share the exact same sentiment. This is a championship team with Quick. I think I actually said it on the rundown after the Wolves game. Maybe it was.
Were you on there, or are you in the chat?
I was in the chat.
Yeah.
I do have to get on one of the rundowns soon though. Personally, but I'm usually hanging out in the chat there because you guys are a fucking blast. I will say. But I was like, yep, the Knicks are an IQ away from a chip, and unfortunately, that does seem to be the case. W Stream, thank you,
Matt.
thank you,
That.
appreciate it.
My guy.
Defense and rebounding are becoming more. Oh, that is the thing I wanted to comment on. Thank you, Jordan. I don't think it's a 1-for-1 thing, the RJ thing. But I do think you're seeing a huge difference because OG brings that insanely elite level of defense, and RJ just didn't. It's almost like seeing
That's really bad from Hartenstein.
It's almost like seeing like a crazy net swing with a player on and off the court, except you're just getting one of the best players at that position instead of one of the worst.
Yeah, I agree. And
oh my
dude,
God, Jalen! Holy,
how does he make these? How does
talk
he
your
make these
shit,
shots,
Jalen.
Do you know who Drew Walls is, Luca? Do you know who he is?
Drew Walls?
Yeah, do you know who he is?
I don't think so.
Have you seen? All right, just look him up on TikTok after this game, and then text me. You'll know who I'm talking about after.
Does he do the defense stuff?
No, he's the guy who like went to Target and like set up the tripod. And stuff
No, I do
himself.
know who that is.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Good pass, Batum.
What is that pass? Yeah, great pass. Great pass.
Knockdown.
Oh my goodness.
How did Julius
That
get away
was-
with that? I don't know, but I will not
That's
complain.
the most disgusting no-look pass I've seen in my life. in
That's
a
one of
bad
those-
way. In a bad
Yeah,
way.
that's one of those fabricated Halliburton no-look pass. Rare Beyblade success. Yep. I'm so happy where it seems that we're away from the Beyblade times. At least for the most part.
Yeah, no, I'd say we are.
I'm gonna knock
I
on
think
wood a
the
little
end
bit.
of the Beyblade was the end of the Beyblade was when Brunson came here.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Maxi, you cannot guard him.
Dude.
This is an all-star matchup. Yep. Thank you, Jonas. You read my mind. Jalen all-star starter. He's taking this shit personal.
Dude, this is good. Oh no!
I know. He caught his arm right at the end. I actually loved that trap play from Hart and Dante there. Hart and Dante.
I thought that was a great setup. You know, Max, he's looking out of the corner of his eye, being because he's in the corner. He's going to be aware of just where everybody's positioned, obviously.
Yeah.
So he fakes the recovery onto his guy, comes back over.
Hart, he's incredible.
Bailed him out.
I don't know if he still does, but he was leading the league in defensive EPM after the Bulls game.
Yeah, I heard Jeff say that.
He didn't give me any credit for that, though. I was kidding. Precious time.
Did you tell him that?
I texted him that, yeah.
Oof, Jeff, next time you don't give Luka credit, you're off strictly NFL for a week.
I'll take your spot, Jeff. Don't worry. I will say, though, I wish there was a way to give non-patron but strict contributors access to all the Patreon stuff. Because I can only watch the YouTube episodes.
Yeah, for me, I was subscribed before they hired me, so
yeah,
it kind of just worked out.
And
that's not so OG. Okay.
I do need to subscribe though. I need to give back to the community.
I don't know if this is like a Walt Clyde Frazier moment for me, but like, who was that in the background just now?
Who?
Whoever that woman was. She looks pretty good.
That was a Mark Jackson moment. You're out of your mind, man. This is what happens when the Knicks are up big against a good team.
Yeah, we're not locked in.
We're just shooting this shit. Jordan Bub, Julius has one made field goal and we're up 17. Yeah. I mean, this is what happened. Like, imagine this. How is OG taking 6 shots? Am I missing something?
So even think about that. OG is 1 of 6. We said Randall was 1 of 7, right? So they're 2 of 13 from the field. And as of right now, unless Jordan spoiled the fact that the Sixers get a bucket, we're up 19 points.
No, that's before the well, they might just get a bucket.
I do think that was a foul, but like that was pretty late.
I thoroughly enjoy OG's perplexion at bad foul calls. Because he kind of
he don't say shit.
He just goes. Yeah, he just like the look around. It's like, okay. He won't ever get a tech. If OG ever gets a tech, I'll Venmo all of my followers $10. Not actually. I'm not holding anybody to that.
Yeah, but clip that.
No. Fuck, this is gonna be on YouTube too. I'm cooked.
It's over for you, buddy.
It's over, man. Everything I'm getting from Strick is just gone.
Yeah, Matt, I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. There is a process to it that Zach and I believe Schwinn were kind enough to set up for us.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as you are approved by League Pass, I believe you can stream whatever game you want to on here. So it's honestly a pretty fantastic website.
Yeah, I mean, thank God, because I personally don't have League Pass. And unfortunately none of my roommates watch sports like that. So I just have to spend the money. But if I just do playback every night, I don't have to.
Yeah, Tatum has 30, 10, and 5. And
what, are they up like 27 on the Jazz?
They're up 35.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I did not expect you to say that. Oh, and since we're wrapping up, Tatum, more like, I can't say that. Am I right? Yep. I'm like, I don't know what the moderation on this streaming platform is, but I'm not going to risk anything. I'll tell you that much.
Look at that. Matt got a banger.
Dude, 75 points and a half against a very good defense, might I add. Yeah. And Julius is 1 for 8.
And add an OG in
And
there,
OG's 1 for 6.
One for 14. 2 for 14. Sorry.
Good
Dude, look at this,
step,
man.
Jew.
There we go.
Lockdown. Oh, you're a fucking bum. Good fucking defense. Great fucking half. Oh, dude, that was so funny. Halftime. You know how the whoever's on the Strickland usually does halftime thoughts? And when Swin and I were talking about it for the Bulls game, he was like, I'm going to get a tweet off real quick. And it was just halftime thoughts. Starters good, bench bad. And I was like, yep.
That was for that game, that was all that needed to be said, really.
Yep.
Dude, Jalen is barely taller than the sideline reporter.
Jalen's 5'11". I will stand by that. He is 21?
Yeah, he has 21.
Yep. Shout out Jordan Bub. Dude, people say reading my mind in chat. From Jordan, Jalen Brunson at halftime, 21 points, 8 of 12 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3. More points than Embiid or Maxey. 16 second quarter points is impressive.
What is the Hawks score?
I want to take a stab at it and say they're down like 28.
What's 21 plus 12? 33. They're down 33 to the Pacers.
Oh my god. This is the
But
most
it's okay,
hard
guys.
stat line I've ever
It's
seen.
okay because DeJounte Murray has 26 points.
Yes.
Even though he's a minus 21, even though there is 1 rebound and 1 assist, doesn't matter because we got our stat.
He averages 25 and 5 though.
Oh yeah. Did you know that actually before that he averaged 28 and 8 by any chance?
Did you know that he was an all defensive player as well? Do you know that?
Oh, did you know that because he made an All-Star game as an injury replacement, he's all of a sudden a perennial All-Star? Like
we could do this all day. Oh, and
man.
For the chat, feel free to join or request to join stage as long as you don't troll. That's a little I don't know if you've been in here, but we were just inviting people up as long as they don't troll, and we get some audience interviews, I guess. Deuce second leading scorer. Yeah, my GOAT. Who needs Brogdon?
What's Deuce's true shooting right now? Is it?
It's got to be
over
like
100. It might be a stupid ass question.
Well, what is he? He's probably 4 of 6, 4 7.
I think he's just flat out like 4 of 4, unless.
Well, he took that one jumper that he missed, so I think he's 4 or 6.
Oh, okay.
From Giannis, that last Julius rotation is amazing. I still don't believe it. I think OG is just infecting the rest of the rotation with god defense. Because I've never seen Julius make that stunt and stay in my life, I don't think.
It's not only that he made it, it's that, like, first of all, he anticipated it like crazy. And second of all, when he got there, he actually, like, kept trying still.
He didn't just get there and then just, like, put his enormous body in front and then not get a hand up.
Right? Like, defensive. Garrett Wilson tweeting about Deuce. This might be the strictly NFL crossover I needed.
Yeah, it gives us a perfect opportunity to talk about strictly NFL stuff. No way Garrett Wilson's tweeting about, no, Kuminga cut his hair. His aura's gone. It's over.
Why?
I don't know.
Is this like an anti-Steve Kerr thing?
Dude, I don't know if you were in or if you saw the fucking whoever posted it in Strickland. It's a protest haircut. That's fucking hilarious. Martin Luther Kuminga. That is unreal. That is unreal. But somebody in the Strickland posted a tweet and it was like, Kuminga didn't even request a trade or anything. He just went to Shams and said, fuck Steve Kerr. I thought that was hilarious.
Dude, if you're a young guy, though, like, honestly, what confidence do you have in Steve Kerr?
0.
Is he much different than Tibbs, honestly?
Dude, I swear to you, when Schwinn, after that game ended, Schwinn tweeted something about how Kerr's been awful. And I replied to it, and I was like, Kerr devolving into Tibbs was not something on my bingo card for this year.
Yeah.
He's Tibbs with generational shooters in his rotation. Curry merchant, yep. We will start pushing that agenda.
Do you? Oh, I mean, how many actually good coaches have gotten that label because they just have, or like they haven't like a Hall of Fame guy and then they leave and then they're just not a contender anymore. So the coach gets labeled poor. But like here Steve Kerr still has that guy. Granted Clay dropped off a little bit, but like you shouldn't be the 10 seed in the West.
He's getting meaningful minutes out of rookie Brandon Podjemski and Trace Jackson Davis. So
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go heat up food if you don't mind for like 5-10 minutes. Is that okay or is that like
yeah, it's fun. I'll entertain the chat.
all right, but
Steve Kerr is good.
also
thing.
I might have somebody coming on the stage.
Yeah, for sure.
So if Matt comes on, the one who said the Jason Tatum comment earlier, he's not gonna troll. I spoke to him.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I made sure he knows. If he comes on, just see that.
Yeah, for sure. Giannis, Steve Kerr's good thing was coming in and installing that new offense that unlocked everybody. Since then, he's on autopilot and showing all his defaults and flaws. He is the best superstar to manage a franchise, Steph Curry. I mean, I don't know if you know the Steph Curry rule, I guess you could call it, but if you don't win your minutes with Steph, you're just not a good basketball player. And funny enough, one of the guys who didn't win his minutes with Steph was Kelly Oubre. Known good basketball player, Kelly Oubre. Yeah, I figured you've heard that. I mean, Curry and the Golden State Warriors front office must not be on the same line for several years. I mean, could you imagine if they didn't miss on the number 2 pick? Like just having that core of, I guess it would have been LaMelo, B-Pod, and Trace Jackson Davis, and Kuminga and Moody. Yeah, the 2 timelines shit. I mean, they're so lucky they won. Even with an Okongwu pick, that would have been different. I mean, literally anybody but Wiseman. And it's funny we're talking about this because somebody came out, it was either today or yesterday, and he was like, I don't know why it didn't work out with Golden State. It's like, maybe because you just suck at basketball. But yeah, no, they're blessed that they won that championship a couple years ago, because without that, we would be having a completely different conversation about the Warriors. Yeah, I feel bad for Steph fans. I wouldn't say I'm like a Steph fan. I appreciate what he does. Well, actually, that's a lie. He is one of my favorite players of all time. My GOAT is having his downfall. I mean, I guess Chris Paul is finally getting his payback for all the times that he got destroyed by Steph. If you want to put it like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jay. Because if they don't win that championship, they go into that next year, which wasn't like really a good year for them. They traded Poole, and now they're on this timeline with the front office and Kerr being on different pages, and you're having Clay age out, Draymond's whatever Draymond is, Kerr's not playing the kids, and Steph's starting to age. Well, I mean, Steph's not showing any signs of slowing down, but yes, I do agree, Giannis, that Steph did need a Finals MVP under his belt. And that entire playoffs was actually fucking awesome. I loved that year of the playoffs. Aziz says, not sure what they can do at this point. They can't reset because of Steph. I mean, at the very least, you can just maximize his window. And if that means firing Kerr, it means firing Kerr. And it is obviously way easier for me to say that as a person who's not a Knicks or not a Warriors fan, rather. But I think even Warriors fans are starting to get, well, I know Warriors fans are starting to get tired of this Kerr situation. Yeah, that's a good point, Jay. The indicator that things were changing was Bob Myers getting out of Dodge, for sure. Kerr is at the end of his contract this summer. They should not extend him. I think it's a rough situation because if the Warriors do end up hitting a second reset button, it's almost like they're rebuilding out of what already should be a rebuild, right? Because if you trade Kuminga, if you trade Moody, who is also unhappy with his role, you lose 2 young guys who should be a part of your core for the foreseeable future. And then you have to redraft well again. But But I guess you would have a bit more of a good blueprint on what to do. From Aziz, I guess Curry wants Kerr, and Kerr might consider throwing the towel. I mean, if if nothing else, he's unintentionally throwing in the towel because he's been god awful this year. Indiana is on one these last games. Indiana's offense is fucking amazing. Their defense sucks, but they're running through teams like the Bucks without a defense. Which is like, yeah. The Knicks' defensive shot chart is pretty good. They only allowed 1 3-point attempt from the corners. A lot of makes at the rim for Philly, though. I feel like there have been a decent amount of missed rotations. Not even missed rotations, but just like, I guess breakdowns, because a couple times iHeart had a miscommunication with somebody off ball, and then MB just walked to the rim. Maxi's been doing a good job getting to the rim because they've been setting very good screens for Maxi. I do like the only 1-3 from the corner, though, and I'm pretty sure that was the Marcus Morris one that he missed. So if we can keep it like that, I guess the game plan is just outshoot them, which seems to be working pretty well. I mean, if we can sustain whatever bullshit is inevitable at the beginning of this third quarter, I think we should be okay. From Giannis, that 1-5 PNR is very tough to defend, yeah. Especially when you have a guy who can pop like Embiid does and a guy as fast as Maxi, and his processing is really good. But I do think iHeart and OG have done a pretty good job of that this half. Did I see they almost got OG, or at least they were negotiating for him? That would have been terrifying. I'm assuming you're talking about Philly, Giannis? Oh, Indy? Really? I actually didn't see that. Oh, I think I have. But, yeah, no, that would have been really scary. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fisher talked a lot of NBA trade deadline today. Indy made a strong push, apparently. I mean, that just, as heartbreaking as it is, that just speaks volumes as to how highly they valued Quick, right? That they ate RJ's contract and also didn't have to take, or didn't feel the need to take on a first. But OG and Indy would have been really scary. I'm not like, I still think, I might just be a hater at heart because I don't like Halliburton that much. But I don't think Indy is that good of a team. I don't trust their defense at all. And if some team can figure out how to stop them at all, even if they take it down to 110 points a game, right? Defenses always bear down in the playoffs. So I'm curious to see, one, what matchup they'll pull, and two, how they handle that with such a young lineup. From Jay, they needed Quick more than anything, and you could give them. Agreed. If they don't hit shots, they're cooked. I mean, that's the thing, right? Because they just haven't been missing it all this year. Like Halliburton shooting really well from 3, Obi shooting really well from 3, Miles Turner shooting really well from 3, Buddy shooting really well from 3, Nembhard shooting really well from 3. Basically their entire rotation is, and defenses will get away with more in the playoffs. Yep. I almost hope they pull a 2-7 matchup with Milwaukee. That'll be super fun. And for as much as I'm hating on them, I don't think they would be that good of a matchup for the Knicks either. Although it really depends on what our next move is if we make a second one. Because I do think it's a little bold to bank on the consistency of Deuce and Grimes and Hart with that second unit instead of just getting unknown guy who will be consistent and play that third creator role. From Jordan Bubb, 75 points is a season high for New York in a first half this season. Worth mentioning that Julius is 1 for 8 with 6 points. Yep. If Tibbs stays a dumbass, we'd be in trouble versus a team like Indy. Yeah, I mean, this trade almost forced Tibbs' hand in a way, because now he doesn't have to pretend like he can't play IQ more, and he's gonna play OG a ton because he's just one of the best defenders in the NBA. Their offense is very good, but being in a series is very different than in a regular season. I agree. I do think they would start to get figured out as a series went on, if that team they pull can withstand 4 games of absolute hell. Embiid's a -16, Maxi's a -20. That's stuff you love to see. Oh, thank you for that plug, Jordan. Yes, please do join Sam, Jeff, and possibly Schwinn for the postgame show on the Strickland YouTube channel after this game. They should be up shortly after this game ends. So if you guys want some more Strick content, it's there for you guys. And they always do a phenomenal job on the post games. It's always a ton of fun. I hope we start the third focus either. As well, rather.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I heard what you said about the rundown. It should be like 20 minutes maybe after the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Something
I know
like that.
there's usually some setup going on. Excuse me. Matt didn't end up requesting, by the way.
Yeah, he told me he was with his special somebody who I'm definitely not jealous he gets to call special somebody. But he said he's going to try to hop on at some point.
Dude, racking on Sam for that is fucking hilarious.
Bro, it's my favorite bit. It's my fucking favorite thing they do about the rundown. Besides actually talking ball, that making fun of him for having a girlfriend is so funny.
Yeah, making fun of him for having a girlfriend is hilarious. Yeah, JB gets hit on like all of his jumpers. And they just don't ever call it for some reason. Good action. Good action. Calling her his wife is fucking hilarious. That's why he's making all those. That's why he's hitting all those parlays, man. He's got to make some money for his wife.
Dude, he has a family to feed, bro.
Good hands, iHeart.
We are just a great basketball. Dante.
Oh my!
Okay, I shouldn't have blamed OG.
Yes,
You're
to
right.
pay
It's always
off
the
the
passer's
wedding
fault.
costs. I'm fucking dead. That's awesome. Yeah, Doris just mentioned it. I wanted Dante to take that 3.
Yeah. But I'm never gonna hate on them for playing unselfish.
Me either.
All right,
especially considering
this is such a bad matchup.
That's fine. Were you in the post game last for the Bulls game when Sam hit the fucking insane parlay?
The Monk one?
Yeah. Were you in there?
I wasn't in there, but I watched it back and I saw.
Dude.
Sam is like, you know when Mahomes just like breaks the pocket and he just like makes shit happen? Bro, when Sam puts a fucking parlay out there, it's just like you don't know how, you don't know why, but all you know is that it's gonna hit and it's gonna pay out. Like,
yeah.
You don't question his game.
He knows ball.
Dude,
he knows betting at the very least.
Yeah.
I mean, plus 23,000 on a 7th Monk 3 that hit in overtime. Get the fuck out of here.
That's just real, bro. Look, I just hope when he has the wedding in Turks and Caicos, off of all of this, money in Vegas, I just hope that I don't have to pay for my own ticket to get there. That's all.
At the very least, he's got to invite the Strick fam.
Bro, he better.
He's got to have Schwinn as his best man.
Schwinn's going to be there. He's going to be like, oh, look at this fucking guy walking down the aisle.
We just berate him as he's walking down.
Who's the guy who marries people? Like when he says like you may now kiss the bride or whatever.
Oh, I don't know the proper name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're too young for that. But that dude's gonna be like, you may now kiss the bride, and Schwinn's gonna be in the back like, nah, look at this guy. Yeah, do it, Sam. Do it.
This one's gonna be live tweeting Sam's wedding.
He's gonna tweet at him like, "You're a loser." At FPL Sam.
At FPL Sam. He needs a Schwinn rant at the reception. Just play one of the Pod Strickland episodes where he's going insane, or even better, one of the Strickland Roll episodes where he's just screaming by himself for like an hour. Look at the Knicks' latest tweet. Is there something good? Oh, is it a Clyde tweet? Oh, my goat. Clyde's looking fresh. It's Clyde, Wes, and Leon.
Oof. Is that the first time they put Wes on social?
It's gotta be. Respect Wes. That's my dog.
Yeah, no. Wes is. Julius actually gave Wes a shout out today.
I did see that.
Yeah, the ESPN segment, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Julius is.
Yeah.
Julius, his PR team sucks ass, but he does really well for himself.
Yeah.
Or at least the last couple of interviews. Did you catch that he? Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. No. You got it.
Did you catch that he said he's excited for IQ to become a star, and then he didn't say anything about RJ?
Yes.
He was like, oh, what did he say? He was like, yeah, dude, happy that RJ gets to go back home. I was like, that's the best he had.
He was like, I'm happy that Quick gets to be the star that I know he could be, or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
tough, man.
I tried to look into too much of the stuff they said about OG just like not forcing stuff, but I don't know, man. That like, there's a lot of this stuff that maybe we're not supposed to take too seriously, but it's hard to not take it seriously at the same time.
It's hard to ignore for sure. Knock down Dante.
There's that right corner too. I think he's shooting like 55% from the right corner this year, which is crazy. Some absurd number like that.
Are you serious? They called that?
Unfortunately, I think that's just the only player in the league who doesn't get that call is Brunson, but that's it.
Maxi's whistle is unreal. Yeah, and it's just first time actually being a lead option as a guard, and he's already getting the Philly whistle. Yeah, Maxi back at the free throw line. He has 23 points on 8 makes. Get the fuck out of my face.
He only has 2 threes also?
Yep. I think these are his 7th and 8th free throws, or 5th and 6th. You're a bum.
So one of my boys just texted me, these are the nights from Jew that really hurt. And honestly, he hasn't hurt at all tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless he starts doing Jalen. Oh, got blocked. Unless he starts doing some really, really dumb shit. If this goes in, we're in trouble.
No.
Maxi's a bum. We were talking about it earlier. Julius hasn't done anything. Oh, knockdown.
Dude. Just butter. Every time I make a 3, I'm doing this now for Quick.
Yes. Yeah, did you see Jalen did that a couple of times in homage of Quick against the T-Wolves?
I did. Bro, Embiid is
Embiid's really good.
You see him do stuff like that, and all I can think to myself is like, you don't have to flop every other time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's clockwork for you.
Float me. Float goat. He had to have learned that from Quick, right?
You think so?
No, not actually. Oh, yeah, Embiid. Get in the fucking weight room, baby.
Oh, did my camera freeze?
No, you're good. They called a foul?
That's a crazy call.
Are we serious?
Wow.
Tibbs? Tibbs uses challenge?
That's
unreal.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little insane, but like Harnstein's tats are really nice. I'm not saying nothing else. I'm just okay.
Well, because he got the sleeve finish over the summer. I know he's posted on his Instagram story. There's no fucking
Are
way
they
call
calling
it a
that
foul,
because
by
he
the
got
way.
him on the hand?
If that's against the
That's-
Knicks, that's 100% a tie-up, or it's just Philly ball.
That's always like maybe they didn't get the right arm.
You're a fucking
Oh,
bum,
another
Embiid. Get out of my
free
face.
throw. Let's go. I could see it if they called it because that left arm kind of got in the cookie jar.
But they let that go though.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that call.
Julius, you have 8 guys on you. Pass the ball.
There we go. Oh,
Oh, I
Dante.
wanted him to pull that so bad.
Is Philly gonna?
But I don't know, man. I don't know.
To me, that's a no call. I don't think that was a foul either way. Let me see. There's no extension on that arm.
No, that's just weight room. No, that's just weight room.
There's no extension on that arm. How can that be a foul?
I'm gonna try not to get super frustrated with the refs, but they're doing their Embiid playing with his food, dude. They're down 20.
Yeah,
Shut
down
the fuck
17.
up.
Fuck off.
Holy shit. I apologize for you guys that unfortunately we can't get the
Good follow.
get a board. Yes, Dante. Embiid, you are a small man.
That's playing with your food, bro.
That's playing
us
with
that
your
call.
food, man. Embiid, pull 3.
Oh, you're so cool, bro.
Dude, Embiid, you're sick. Can I call a delay game for that?
Oh,
whoa! Do you see
The
that?
Sacramento Kings are pulling out of the Pascal Siakam talks.
No way.
Wow.
The fact that Shams actually had to tweet that means that it was probably pretty close to happening. Right?
Wow.
Like,
What probably happened was one of them two, probably the Raptors, I would guess.
I
probably
guarantee
got-
they asked for Keegan. And the
You think
Kings
so?
were just like, fuck out of here. Yes. Oh, Anunoby.
Pull.
I wish OG took that baseline.
Yeah, I would have like cup around with the left and use the rim as a little shield.
Yeah.
Um,
This feels like a Tibbs timeout situation. Oh, W. Okay.
is this the tweet? Is that why you said it, or just because they took a timeout?
No, just because they took a timeout.
Oh, okay. My guess for why this happened is probably because, I mean, think about it, right? Like us with the OG stuff, it was real quiet. And are the Knicks quiet with a lot of the stuff that we do? Yes. But the Raptors usually aren't really talking too much either. Like the Pirtle stuff came out of nowhere. And a lot of the stuff they do just really doesn't get too much steam beforehand. So I wonder if because that leaked out, maybe the Raptors kind of pulled back a little bit.
That's a
Or
super
maybe
good point, too.
because I know that happens a lot with some of the football stuff that goes on, and obviously it's different sports, but just general thing that I thought of.
Super interesting. I'm about to send you something on Twitter real quick. Hold on. Oh my god, dude! Twitter, for as annoying as it is, sometimes a funny ass place. I do think it's super interesting though, the wording of it, because it did say the Kings were pulling out of trade talks, which
Yeah.
kind of like immediately makes me think that the Raptors asked for too much.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
It would have been funny if they asked for like Fox.
Let me see this.
I cannot
Pistons,
believe
Wizards ain't shit. What the hell is this?
it's just an Embiid flopping compilation.
This is wild. Nah, if my MVP did that against Royce O'Neal and Grant Williams, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my god! And Aziz said it might just be Siakam telling them I won't resign. Yeah, that too. That's a really good point. Because he's expiring right at the end of the year?
Yes. Yeah. I wonder also if maybe this is like an Indiana spot.
I don't know how well you know draft stuff, but I'd be shocked if Indy gave up Jarris Walker for Siakam.
I mean, I love Jarris Walker.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't know like every prospect's ins and outs like I do with football over the course of the process.
Mm-hmm. That's a press
But
thing.
bro, the funniest thing, just I'm gonna get off topic for a little. The funniest thing that ever happened to me was when the Patriots drafted Cole Strange. I was talking with Schwinn, and Schwinn was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And I was like, I mean, is he? I think he's a good player. And he was like, "There's no way you watch this dude." And I was like, I kind of did.
Yeah, now you know how Prez feels whenever people are like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about with this random prospect from like Indonesia? Okay.
Yeah. But I think like that's why the Obi stuff, while he kind of was a fit, I was like, Jarris Walker's kind of just like Obi, but like with
Obi.
way more. What happened?
I said,
Yeah.
except Obi's Julius and he's just Obi, you know?
Yeah. I guess now, yeah, sure. Who was your besides like Wemby? Did you have Brandon Miller over Scoot?
I'd Scoot.
Yeah, I had one specific friend of mine who had Brandon Miller as the number 2 guy, and I was like, "You're insane, dude." Like,
I mean, in hindsight, it's funny you asked that because one of my friends, Dante, has 4 fouls. That stuff. Yeah, but Toby's a bum though. This is the guy they wanted to trade Julius Randle for. Anyways,
yeah, Randall and a pick for him, by the way.
But for whatever it's worth, I was talking with one of my friends who's also like heavy into basketball, and I could have seen you're a fucking bum.
What is
and
that?
They called it. Okay. I totally thought they called a lane violation on the Knicks.
Dude, I swear to God,
holy shit! I was gonna lose my mind. Yeah. But I actually, me and my friend were talking and like debating Wemby versus Scoot number 1 because I didn't think. Well, it was less so. I think Scoot's a better prospect, and more so the Spurs are the Spurs.
Okay.
Good. OG shoot.
I don't love turning and a foul.
Dumb foul.
I don't love turning that into like Julius corner 3.
OG should have just shot that.
Yeah.
But just getting back to draft talk to wrap that up real quick. I do think Scoots, like in hindsight, we could have seen some sort of bums.
Okay.
We could have seen some sort of I guess struggle from the jump, given small guards don't really explode onto the scene like that in the NBA.
Yeah.
Unless your name is like John Wall. But even so, he's bigger than Scoot was coming out of school. Because Scoot's really small. He's like 6'1", 190. Knock down.
Oh
my god.
John Wall also had underrated dog.
Good hands, Jalen. Good fucking hands.
Bro, if Jalen wasn't
run. Let's go.
Like a really good defender.
Let's go. It is funny. Oh, Jalen.
Drop that off.
I'm shocked that we didn't get a foul call there. I'm not. No, don't give up a 3.
That's a bad swing.
They suck. No fucking way they're calling that.
What?
No actual fucking way they're calling that.
What, bro?
Oh my god.
What, bro?
Dude, the Bulls playback I did, there's no fucking way that's a foul call.
I hate to say this, but like, Embiid is Embiid. So
hey, you got to get him off the court. He is not healthy.
Embiid's been limping since like the first play of the game.
Well, he also just fucking killed Julius under the stanchion for no reason. So he got it coming. But this is the first time I'm showing face. Like, was the Bulls game, and I was talking to some of my guys who I'm in Twitter chats with, and they were like, I was saying, if you want to see me absolutely lose my mind in person for the first time, please join this game. Because we're playing the Sixers at Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, refs are trying to make this competitive for sure.
I used to think like when we were bad that the refs gave us a bunch of shit ends of the sticks, but now that we're a good team, like I feel like it wasn't even that bad before, and it's gotten a lot worse.
We don't even like our
Hartenstein
superstars
has
don't
another
even get
cut.
superstar whistles, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Julius does because he does a lot of the KD rip throughs.
But even then, like,
but he gets.
I mean, he had the game against the Wolves where he had like 14 or something like that free throws.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, I don't remember any time we really had like a parade at the free throw line. Like,
you drank every time my heart bled, you'd be in a coma.
Yo, him and Jokic, they get gashed.
Dude, I was talking to my dad about the Jokic thing yesterday. Every game, he looks like he fucking fought a grizzly bear with his bare hands.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if it's just because he's super white or if he's just getting smacked around. And it's probably a bit of both.
Dude, I can't believe that they just showed those stats from LeBron and those are real numbers.
40, by the way.
25, 7, and 7 on 53 and 40% from 3-point line.
This is his best year as a 3-point shooter in his career.
That's wild. And they're not even a good team.
Future Nick, LeBron James.
Yep. Bring Bronny to the Garden. Bring Aura to the Garden.
I don't know if you saw in the draft channel, but I sent Bronny's highlight tape against some like not great D1 team, but he looked really good. This is Julius CTE ball at its finest. We got to get him off the floor.
He did what he needed to do in that play when he got 4 bodies into the paint from the Sixers. Well, that's just got to be a spray.
Yeah.
That's OG. Yep. Good fake.
Knockdown.
Come on, Hartenstein.
Oh, I heart follow. Fuck.
OG.
Get a body. No corner.
I'm not gonna hate on him. There we go. Good matchup.
Did Maxey not push off, or am I losing my mind? Charge.
Hey, offense. Yep, offensive.
I need shots to fall again. I'm actually fucking begging. I mean, we were bound to cool off a little bit, but has anybody hit a shot besides Dante? I know we have 88 points or whatever it is now. But it feels like a bunch of free throws. That is Danwell House. Oh my god.
He plays actual minutes for them.
I know. That's insane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jonas. I mean, Tobias missed 2 back-to-back. Maxey missed 1 and Embiid missed 1. Since the third quarter started, they've sold more than we've really, kept playing well. This could easily be like an 8-point game right now. Russ, I'm trying to help them, but the ball don't lie. Yeah, man. I mean, if they didn't call that charge just now for Brunson, I don't know what I would have done. I think we need to right now tell Julius, fuck off. Brunson's hot. Give the rock to Brunson. And look at that. Schwinn said. Schwinn is so good, bro. Schwinn said that, tweeted it right before I said it. JV was cooking, and we kind of just went away, even though he had 16 in the second quarter. Dante kind of cooled off, which hurt us. And we really need Grimes more than anybody to come in and make some shots. I mean, Deuce already gave you 12. You probably can't really count on too many, other big shots from him for this game. When Grimes comes in, when Precious comes in, hopefully he can do something in the non-Embiid minutes. Hopefully, he can give us some production over there. But I'm not comfortable with this lead right now. It's like 14, I believe it is, 88-74. And I don't like the way we've played for these first 6 minutes of the third quarter.
I mean, he was all over the top. Come on, you got some constant. I know you talked about it a bit earlier, but did you say you didn't want to do a playback for the NFL playoff games? Because I would totally.
Yeah, the only thing is I can't actually have the game up. It just would be me talking to the screen. Can you unplug your mic, put it back in?
Yeah.
Say again? It's a little muffled. I don't know why.
I'll just play through it. I'll throw it up here.
I don't know why. I can't really hear you too well.
Damn.
Um.
I'm gonna drop
Oh,
in.
wait. Keep it there. No, you're good now. You're good now.
Okay,
You're good now.
where.
Still
yeah.
nobody.
Good pass,
enough to bench
Jalen.
OG,
OG's a
please.
brick tonight.
Fuck, man.
And now they're out in transition. You're such a fucking bum.
Good fucking
play,
hustle,
Josh.
man.
Thank
Good
you.
hustle. Oh my god, this is a foul. Thank you, ref. Thank you. And House is fucking prance around the court like it's not a foul. Fuck off, man.
Thank God we're getting calls. We're not hitting anything. I know. I don't know what the hell is going on with OG right now. No way you got pinned by Joshua Hart. Are you serious? By Breast Milk Man? Really?
Josiah Hart, breast milk man.
He is an unhinged individual. Did you see his tweet after the Bulls game when it was like, "Yo, Commanders, I heard you guys need a quarterback"?
Yeah.
That was funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's lucky we won that game because if he was joking around about that and we lost by like 2 points.
Schwinn was actually Josh,
what
the fuck are
we
doing?
Hell?
Julius, pick up, man. He's gonna stand there and then it's just gonna be a 3-pointer somewhere. You're a bum.
What a big board from Hart.
Hart's very good, just generally, but I think he's done a actually decent job on Hart. Foul?
Please. Okay, he's blitzing.
Get him the fuck off the court. Get him off the court. I'm so fucking serious. What is he doing?
This
now
game's
he's
coming
being
after.
Now he's being destructive.
Yeah.
Julius is in his head. Well, he needs to get his head out of his ass so he can win this basketball game.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't think that was a foul either way. I mean,
Do you love
Doris
the no
Burke,
call,
he wouldn't
Boris? Do you love the no
wouldn't do
call?
anything else but no call, honestly. Doris, you would have loved it if they had a call too. So, no matter what happened, you were gonna love it either way.
Do you think the Warriors want to gut their already poor assets for a Siakam trade who's going to leave next year? I don't think so. Holy shit. Could you imagine?
I think they should trade CP3, though.
Could you imagine if they give up Kuminga, Moody, Filler, and picks for Siakam and he just walks?
That'd be really bad. Who's a poor asset?
No, I think he's saying I'm on crack for thinking that they shouldn't do that. I mean, you're a LeBron fan. You should want to see the Warriors downfall.
Yeah, right? It's funny they put Clay in the image, too. Like, that guy doesn't suck now.
Either way, they're fucked. Exactly. They're just in an awful in-between situation right now.
I know Zach is happy about this happening, too. The Warriors' downfall is actually here. Like, not on some fake shit like in, 2020 or whatever.
Not like the LeBron tweet. Thank God this shit won't go on for another 5 years or whatever he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been at 88 points for a year.
7. We haven't scored
in
4.5 minutes,
minutes,
and they've only made 7 points.
We're.
Can we not like just have?
I don't like
Butterfingers?
that Julius is the only guy out here right now. Good cut.
Good
Grimes.
cut. Oh man, that's tough.
That was so
That's a beat.
obvious. Good step, Grimes. Yeah, Denwell House. Yeah, thank you.
And it's
Good no
Pat.
call.
Just get up.
Good no call.
Good D. Good recoveries.
No.
Oh,
He's a bum.
let's go.
Somebody get a board.
Good board, Jew. Good board, Jew.
If Julius is good for nothing else, he will get a strong rebound on the defensive glass. What is he doing?
Yeah. I mean, can we please get that to heart? That's a wild call.
Scoreless since 7:20. I mean, this is the type of stuff we're seeing. Like, he's exhausted with an entire quarter to play.
How many minutes has he played today?
He's got to already be playing almost 30. Right?
I'm gonna double check right now.
What the fuck is this offense, man? Good cut, Deuce. Good ball
Good
movement.
feedback. Let's go.
That's the type.
So Randall is at 30.
Yeah.
OG's at 30. Hartenstein's 28. Brunson's 27.
Where's Dante? Tibbs has a habit of
17 because of the foul trouble.
Tibbs has a habit of fouling guys out with 4 fouls, and it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
It's one of the.
Granted, honestly, I don't think he should be in with just right now with the situation. But
Oh my god.
he should be in there to start the fourth quarter at least.
Who, Devo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the UFO that that Bev just threw up?
Yeah.
Good pass. Knockdown.
Good screen from Grimes.
One of my favorite things about the Knicks offense is the flare screens for the corner.
I love it. It's one of the best.
iHeart's amazing shots. At it. And the guards have started to pick up on it too, which is super fun. Good double deuce.
Hey, what the hell is that?
Josh stays getting fucking run over. I don't know. These refs have been on some bullshit this quarter.
Bro, Embiid just looked like a pulling O-guard when he hit Josh Hart.
Good analogy.
I mean, Randall.
Julius, are you having a fucking stroke?
What
yes,
the hell is
bailout
this,
call. Yeah,
was
no,
that on the
was
do shot?
Obvious. Yeah, he got bumped. You could see from the shot direction. Fuck you, Pat. Yep. He hit his entire hat. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shut up. Pat Bev is hilarious that he's arguing that. Wow, that six. Are you looking at the Sixers fan who was just in the front row with the fucking crazy?
No, I didn't see that.
It was some old dude. He had like a Sixers bucket hat on and just shades. I was like, all right, that's my guy.
Is he on there right now?
No, he's right off screen. They're panning to him though. He's right in the corner.
Oh, I see him right there. Yeah, I just saw
him. Who got injured that the Kings have to start Duarte?
Dude, I had so much hope for Duarte to be like a functional NBA player. He's just not.
We were just talking about, you know, he's older than OG.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know he came into the league at like 24.
Mm-hmm. But he was 24 coming out of. He got drafted from Oregon.
Yeah. Also, something interesting: the Raptors and the Kings play tonight.
Playback for the Raptors game? I'll do it. If you're down, I would totally do that.
I can't just because I'm gonna be a clown and go to bed early so I can go to the gym tomorrow.
Boo! That was
yeah.
I'm just saying that. I respect it.
Are
you a morning gym person?
I am because I like to go to the gym before I eat.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't know. I just when I was playing football, that's like during the season. That's when I had the time to lift because then after school it was like film and on field stuff. So I just got into that habit.
That's valid. Yeah, no. I played soccer all through high school, so I was just like, I was the same way. Like 8 a.m. workouts, 8:30 workouts.
Yeah.
Being a student athlete is not for the weak, man.
It's
I will say that.
Now it's one of the hardest things to do in life.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Now I just
not to say it's like, you know, there's not harder shit out there. Like, I know being a surgeon is harder than being a student athlete, but it's crazy.
Yeah, now I just get to sit and talk about basketball. I get to be a student athlete, except just not play sports.
Except not play. Yeah.
Where do you go to school, by the way?
Scotty this year. Oh, where do I go to school?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say where, but I go to school in Long Island.
Okay, that's a very solid point. You could text it to me if you want.
Yeah, I got you.
From Jay, Randall managing to stay in that whole third quarter is beyond me. I don't know. I mean, this is the shit that is frustrating, right? Like, I hate to bring it back to this all the time, but it's just the most obvious example of it. There's no way IQ would have seen the court if he had that 4 minutes that Julius did. And somehow there's no talking to, there's no sit you for 2 minutes so you can catch your breath. There's nothing. And this is why the DeJounte thing wouldn't work.
Yes.
Honest.
Precisely. Yes, I'm glad you brought that up just now.
Jalen Green. Oh
Yo,
my!
Is that a superstar Jalen Green?
The Rockets would say no to a Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle package. Jalen Green?
Yeah, for Jalen Green. Dude, like, just stop, man. Like, get the camera out of the guy's face. Get the mic out of his face.
Gilbert Arenas, man.
Please.
I watched him dribble into a group of 3 people surrounding him. And then he didn't even try and pass either. He kind of just dribbled it off his dick. And
right when that happened, I was like, oh, this is going to be a nice open 3 for whoever. Fucking, it just didn't happen. Just didn't happen.
I will say, though, that our transition defense in that third quarter was actually elite. Because I think we gave up one open shot in transition.
Every facet of that defense, really, honestly. I think we've been connected a lot all night.
I mean, this is why the Julius stuff, like, even with that awful third quarter, it didn't look nearly as destructive. And that's actually a big reason why we're still up 17, right? Is because Julius last year or 2 years ago probably just packs it in.
Yeah.
And he didn't. And it showed with how connected the defense stayed that the Sixers, like Jonas just said, we only give up 21 points that quarter somehow.
And has Julius taken bad shots? Yes.
Yes.
But I don't think like the threes he's taken, I think they've been fine. The mid-range stuff, like he took 2 or 3 mid-range fades that I think have to be, you know, that stuff is obvious, like that can't go up.
Damn.
But that was
Kelly.
Bouncy as hell from Kelly Oubre. Pause.
He's a super athletic dude. Why is Dante not in the game? Because Tibbs fouls his players out with 4 fouls. That's why. What? No way we're putting OG in this lineup.
That's an offensive foul? Dude, is that 4 on OG now too?
And Pat's twerking to the fans. Fuck off. Are you serious?
I thought that was off the screen for Deuce. My fault. Never mind.
I wouldn't have been surprised because they call a lot of bullshit screen
off the
foul.
ball. Yeah.
LOL. Yeah, you fucking bum. Stop fucking crying to the ref.
Wait, I was checking the box. What happened?
Pat Bev threw the ball off Maxey out of bounds.
Is this the replay?
Look at Deuce. Yeah, Deuce is a fucking menace. Yeah, Jonas read my mind. Deuce is a menace. And the one guy in the Willis Reed jersey is hype as hell. Good kick.
Look at Grimes in the corner.
He's got to shoot that on the flyby, I think. He shoots that? I don't... Oh, yeah, Precious!
Let's go, Precious.
Good pass.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
W call, ref.
I didn't know if that was...
I don't know either.
Yeah.
The thing about... Does OG only go for super athletic dunks off too? That's their ball for sure.
Maybe. Yeah, that's them. Man, I thought that was a very non-optimal possession. Like, even off of the offensive rebound, I thought Deuce was going to be open again, at the top of the key. But I don't know.
Well, he should have
I
hit
mean,
Grimes in the corner
yeah, and off the initial action, yeah, I
initially.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I still think some of it is like guys have to find a way to gel currently without like a really solid third creator out there. And especially since they're running a lineup with no Julius or Jalen, which is pretty dangerous in my opinion. But we got to figure something out if we're not going to make another trade.
I don't think Jalen. I'd be beyond shocked if we don't make another trade.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if you guys saw the Chris Persianen report, but like
The Brogdon thing?
if I'd be really surprised if Brogdon isn't here.
No more Tobias Harris this game. He's been bad, but
I mean, who are they? They're playing Daniel House instead of him, so like
that's a win.
it's still a win. Yeah. Whether it's Daniel House or Marcus Morris, whoever the hell it is, unless they put in Paul and they go kind of big, which then would kind of
that'd be kind of scary. What they could just go like the starters and then just run Mook if they wanted to instead of Toby.
Potentially, I definitely would rather just play Batum down at the 3 and then play Paul Reed at the 4 since Batum was guarding Brunson anyway. But hopefully Nick Nurse just doesn't see that. So
yeah, I mean, for as much as we shit on Tibbs for being stuck in his ways, Nick Nurse is also one of those guys.
Yeah, and he's somehow quote unquote won the finals, but like he also had Kawhi, so I guess it's not really somehow. It's just like
he just had the best player on the planet.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. At points, it feels like the Knicks have the best player on the planet sometimes with Jalen.
Dude, sometimes I watch Jalen play and I'm like, Melo didn't do this either. Like
it's unreal.
This guy's crazy.
I mean, even some of Julius' shot making over the years, like the COVID season, especially when his patented game was just the fucking fade away baseline, and he would just hit it every time.
That's one of my favorite seasons ever. Like that's why I hope he's not a playoff fraud this year, because I want to root for him. Like without having in the back of my head, do I have to worry about this guy?
Yeah,
like that would be the biggest weight off my shoulders, because everything from the mentality to usually the play style, right? Like just being a bruiser, like I love everything about that, but he kills me with that playoff stuff.
I mean, I think the he didn't have help thing absolutely had merit from the COVID season.
Yeah,
I think the ankle injury thing had merit last playoffs. But if he's healthy this year, and this is what his play style is looking like, I don't see any reason for him not to absolutely dominate whoever we get in the playoffs.
Yep.
I think he'll just be like
challenge.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I think it was pre-Bulls game, but Teg put out a tweet, and Julius was shooting 80.6% from the restricted area on like 110 field goals over the last 5 weeks, which is fucking ridiculous.
Say that again?
Teg put out a tweet after the T-Wolves game. Good defense, Josh. That's a tough bucket.
Tough shot.
After the T-Wolves game, and over Julius's last 5 weeks, up to that point, he had taken 110 shots in the restricted area and made 80.6% of them.
That's crazy. Isn't league average like 68 or something like that?
Yeah. It's like mid to high 60s. This lineup is fucking terror.
This can't be out here for more than another minute. All right. And by a minute, I mean right now.
If Tibbs wants to blow this game, leave him. Thank you. Hi, Jalen.
There we go.
Where's Dante, though? That's still really annoying me. I heart too.
If it's time to put Jalen back in, I mean, it's beyond time to put Dante back in.
Dante's looking down there like he wants to go back. Oh, no.
That's lucky.
Big time shot. I'm assuming somebody hits a 3. Grimes hits a 3. Knock that
please.
down.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
That's big time. We're 15 of 33. Good stunt, Grimes.
Oh, that was almost a travel.
Good hand, Precious.
Good shit, Precious.
I was gonna say if he didn't get rewarded
go.
for that, I would have been so mad.
Let's go. This is by far the best Precious
Oh,
game
yeah.
we'll probably ever get.
Yes, good take.
Yes,
QG.
yes. Attacking.
That was probably his best
closeout
drive of the
from
season.
Quentin Grimes. No,
That's-
the first game post RJ and IQ trade where he hit that floater and it should have been an and one.
I cannot believe they fucking scammed iHeart and him on that. That's unreal.
That's probably the worst call of the season against us.
Yeah, I mean, and there have been a lot of bad calls.
Yeah. Let's go. Back
I
up
will
to
say
17,
though,
maybe 18.
Swin and I talked about this a little bit during the Bulls game. I thought Grimes should have gotten way more PT in the second half of the Timberwolves game.
I think Grimes just needs more PT in general.
Well, obviously, like he's got to be one of the biggest benefactors of this trade, right? Like you lose a super high usage guy in RJ, and you lose Quick, which sucks for the Knicks. But Grimes is absolutely the biggest. He should benefit the most from this, just given like he played with both guys. Big board, Jalen. Oh my god. He might be 5'11", but he definitely plays like he's 6'8".
Chad is absolutely blowing up.
Chad, you guys are killing me.
Is that what it's about? Oh, that's what it's about.
Knock it the fuck down, Grimes.
I'm bugging. Let's go.
I gotta start running that celebration and pickup. No, you guys are good, chat.
Jonas, don't worry. I'm not like reading what you guys say. I'm
good defense, OG.
Oh man. I think they got him 4 landing in the area, right?
Yeah. What am I looking at? I cannot believe he hit that. By the way, that is the
so
most.
Fire.
That is a generational, development. If he keeps shooting that. Like, could you imagine if we get
work on that is beautiful.
Could you imagine if we get Grimes shooting off of pin downs and self-created pick and rolls?
Dude,
oh my god, this is fucking amazing. Oh.
If QG could like come off of a screen with one dribble and pull up, like that would just save our season.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, super random question, but they don't know if Schwinn's gonna be able to make it. Is there like a super long process to set shit up for the postgame show?
No. Do you have a StreamYard account?
I need to make one.
I'll do that with you when we hop out of here.
Swear.
See,
how is that not a call?
Based on what they've given Maxine this game, that is a foul. Do I think it's a foul in a macro sense, right? Like game in, game out? Hell no. That's such a bad shot with 8 minutes left.
Oh my god. Chat, I love you guys. Shoot that shit, iHeart. Oh. Dude, Teg made an iHeart 3 compilation. I need him to just start shooting shit. Oh yeah, iHeart.
Good action. Oh,
good pass!
Let's go. Let's go. Back to the 20-point game. Get off our fucking court. 20-point game. Let's go.
Dude, knock on wood, but I've been blessed with some good games in my first couple of games on there.
Dude, I can't believe Precious had the balls to shoot a 3-pointer.
I can't believe he fucking made it.
Does he not know who his coach is?
Dude, if he missed that, he doesn't see a minute for the next 10 games.
Dude, he would have had that thing where like when you're playing organized ball when you're like 12 years old, you do some dumb shit, you get subbed out, and the coach is like, sit right here next to me. You know what I mean? Tibbs would have been like, Precious, come over here.
Dude, I love speaking of Precious, dude, he's might be the worst offensive player in the NBA. You want it? I'm gonna read you his splits real quick. 50.8 true shooting.
Okay. No, not good.
49.7 effective field goal percentage.
Okay.
He's
not good.
58% from the rim, which is the 32nd percentile. So not good.
And as a 6'10" center.
As a 6'10" center. 33% from mid-range. 27.7% from 3. which is the 6th percentile, and then 57.5% from the line, which is the 3rd percentile.
Dude, Jonas, don't ever disrespect Nerlens Noel like that again. I mean, Ace, don't ever disrespect Nerlens
Respect
like
Nerlens, man. He's my goat.
that. Dude, Nerlens couldn't catch a tennis ball if you put it in his hand, but like, he's defending the rim if you need him to, bro. Like, Precious Achiuwa is not. Oh,
That's
that's the
so
defense.
I heard his 5
my
assists
fault.
tonight.
My fault. You're right. Dude, 5 assists for iHeart's gonna be
5 heart.
5 hard. I'm so dumb.
10, 20, and 5 heart.
Did
That
he,
game was
didn't he have
awesome.
5 last time too?
No, he had 5 blocks though.
5 blocks, yeah.
Dude, I was super I'm not one to I don't care about how things do, like the post-game threads or the next day threads rather.
Mm-hmm.
But I really wanted a lot of people to see that basically all iHeart thread from the other day. I had so much fun rewatching for that.
I'll go retweet that one for you. I missed that one, honestly.
No, you're good.
Is it from your account or Strickland's account?
Strick. Basically everything I've been doing threads-wise has been from Strick recently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like super I love rewatching games because there's so much shit that I miss watching it the first time live, obviously. And I get to see all like the new actions and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I did the T-Wolves one, that's when I started noticing the guard flare screens to the corner. Because Deuce and Grimes actually ran one, and it ended up in a Deuce 3 in the Wolves game, which was super cool.
They've gotten a lot more in their duffel bag after that trade.
Yeah.
Like I don't mean to sound like Mark Jones at all, but like they've pulled out some stuff that I didn't see them do in like any of the previous Tibbs years.
I mean,
even some stuff from today where like they've had a lot of off-ball action when Brunson and Randall have been on the court.
No Dante, but also no Julius, and I like that Grimes is still out there with Hart.
Yeah. Oh, Embiid has.
Is Embiid okay?
He didn't recognize it.
Dude, okay, I will say, good defense.
Leak out. Look at Brunson.
Good.
Ah,
Just late. Knock down.
that's off. Good
No
hustle.
way. Foul.
Hey.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I tried to be like super not reactionary when I was watching the Bulls game, and I guess it also helped because we were playing the Bulls, and I just really don't give a fuck about them. But this Sixers game is bringing out my actual fan.
No, dude, I'm not Alan Hahn, bro. I'm not over here commentating on.
No,
just,
not you. That was just
no,
like
I
more of a
know.
general.
Like, don't be Alan Hahn. Like, who wants to? You don't have some right to like other fans
Knockdown.
to be partial, right? Like, or
no.
to be impartial. Like, fuck that.
I mean, we're doing Knicks content. This isn't fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, respect. I will say this. Shout out to Jeff and XJ over at Hot Hand Theory. They're doing a fucking sick job with doing all that NBA and Knicks content over there. So if you guys haven't already, go check them out on Twitter. It should just be at Hot Hand Theory on Twitter. But I'm not. This is Knicks Strickland. I don't have to be super like objective basketball fan. I can just shit on Philly all I want.
Dude, again, like we said this earlier, I said it earlier, but like Embiid taking that shot down 22 with 7.5 minutes left.
We're up 22.
Yeah,
That's hilarious. Did the Grimes threes put us up 20? Is that what it was?
and then what happened after that? I forgot. Jeez, I have CTE so bad.
No, I was just asking because I didn't notice we went back up 20, so I was just wondering where we did that.
It might have been then, yeah.
OKC has the Nets game down to an 8-point game after being down 32.
I should have live bet that. Fucking damn it.
You're hilarious. Speaking of betting, me and my friend were this game's over.
It was ball for us too. Low key, get Brunson the fuck out of this game.
Low key, I agree with you. Let it hit 4.5 minutes first.
Yeah.
I don't want any
tomfoolery.
No. Play Malachi Flynn, actually. Evil Dante. We need a Evil Dante backcourt this game.
Dude, let Colin cook with an evil Dante tweet, please.
I feel like somebody.
OG.
Diamond Shine? Oh, good cut! Good fake!
Wow. I saw a reply from Keith Smart, I believe his name is, or Keith Smith, I forgot. He's a Celtics guy.
Keith Smith.
Good shit, Brunson.
Good
Oh, I saw
hit. Dunk. Ah! Rim grazer. Get the fuck out of here, Embiid!
Get out of here.
And one! Let's fucking go! Run him out the
Let's
fucking
go.
gym!
Let's go. Yo, that is the face of a man who's about to get like $55 million, bro.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Welcome to the Con and Tape show, man. Oh my god. We might just bring good vibes.
Let's go, man.
This might just be
my god.
This might just be the college kid connection.
Yeah. We gotta get Zach on here too.
We do
10-7 for QG. That's awesome.
7 boards?
So happy for him.
He has how many?
7 boards. Yeah, and 11 points now.
You know what's hilarious?
What's up?
I'm like 90% sure that would have tied RJ's Knicks high this season.
7, I think.
He might have had 8 one game. I think actually
His
I
first
think he
game
had
with the
8.
Raptors, he put up 9.
He put up 9 and then 8. I'm like, can you just fucking? You just decide to. Good feed, Jalen.
Dude, I mean, yeah, Ace, get Donovan. Like,
Okay, no, don't
what is-
shit. No. You can wait to shit on a Donovan idea after I release my piece. Please wait
Okay.
until then.
Okay, I got you.
Not actually. It's more of a think piece than anything. I was just curious, and I figured it might make good content.
Look, if I'm being impartial about Donovan, I think there's legitimate merit to bringing him in now because of OG, right?
That is part of what I wrote about. Yeah.
Yeah, and just kind of not everything's 1 for 1, right? But like Dante being 6'4" with a wingspan shorter than Donovan's.
Well, Donovan has. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
No, you're good. You were gonna say 6'10" wingspan.
It's 100th percentile for guards in the NBA.
Yeah. To me, that makes it much more conceivable and much more of a kind of a streamlined fit, but it's just still not my preference. That's all.
Yeah. And shout out Aziz. Embiid for iHeart. I'm wondering, or I'm assuming you're saying I'm turning that down now. The Knicks lead the Sixers by 30, and Julius has 1 basket.
Yo.
This team is, This almost begs the question, like, is it worth giving up anything more than Fournier and a pick for anybody, right? Like, just make the overarching offer for anybody that we could acquire, Fournier and a first. You can't break this squad up.
No, I wouldn't. And I'm not. I know we just talked about Donovan. I wouldn't break the squad up for anybody besides Devin Booker, man.
No, that's funny you say that because I opened with like, basically the entire reason I wanted to write it was because I was just curious if a defensive backcourt could hold up with Brunson and Donovan.
Mm-hmm.
But I did mention like Knicks fans are hoping that Booker will ask out. No way.
Please.
Let's go.
Yay!
Let's go, man.
Stone cold killer. Yeah. Embiid,
Let's go.
enjoy your 30 and 10 while you're down 35 points, you fucking loser.
Let's go.
This is the guy that people want. This is the guy that you wanted to trade for, Con. This is the guy. This is your king.
This is that is yeah, my king.
Yeah,
Dude.
my king, Joel Embiid.
Josh Hart plus 41.
Grimes is a plus 37. Dude, I kid you not. Jeff was helping me out with some actual editor stuff, and he was like, yeah, include some stuff about how the bench is struggling. And like 10 minutes before I jumped on here, I finished up my second edits shitting on the bench, and now they're doing this. It's like, okay.
Dude, they're fucking up all your numbers, man.
Dude, yeah. Deuce's, I was saying how Deuce's net was like god awful this year. It was like -17 before this game. It's probably like positive now.
I mean, he's a plus 18 right now.
Dante's a -7, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's just because he wasn't in there for the ridiculous runs we had.
Precious +8. Yep. Agendas will agenda.
Backup 5.
Backup 5. Backup 5.
Oh man.
I actually might just need Jeff to cover this again tomorrow.
Dude, it's so much easier to like do these random agendas in basketball than it is for football.
Well, because football, they'll be like, oh, but actually, look at this sick graph that I put out that disproves your entire agenda. It's like, fuck off, dude. He can't just like be a hooper.
He can't just be a hooper.
Is Tibbs okay in the head? Why is OG still out there? Oh, dunk that shit, white boy. Come on, Grimes. Did he hurt himself? Or was he just?
I think he just had sweaty hands.
Flexing his leg sleeve.
He was like, "Yo, I look tough right now."
Dude, it's super funny. Like he's the light skin we need on this team.
Yeah.
And I know
we need more light skin pics from him.
Dude, we need an I Heart Grimes light skin collab.
We need an aura picture.
Because they can both push it on too. Like they both dress crazy.
Yeah, they do. And Josh Hart don't really got the fits on like that.
No. Josh Hart's more of a cozy fit guy, which I respect.
Yeah.
Speaking of, shout out Strick.
Let's go.
I
don't have Strick merch on me right now. I just got my Knicks stuff.
You got to hit up Alex if you haven't already for that.
Man, I was about to text him for a Quickland, and then the trade hit like 2 days later.
You know what's funny? I actually bought a Quickland hoodie anyway.
You bought it like
post-trade
after the trade? Oh, I wonder if I could do that.
No, it's still on the shop for sure.
Oh, I will do that right now, dude. The minute the trade hit, I bought a Quickly jersey, just because I was like, and I thought about it later. I was like, this really would have gone on sale like in like 2 seconds. But...
Oh, RG3. How did Josh get that board?
Josh Hart stat pad. That's so elite.
W stat pad, Josh. I mean, not only are we gonna put up 130 points probably, we're 100% holding them under 100.
Yeah.
Good defense, Precious.
Dude, what the hell am I watching, man?
Con. We just might have to do this every fucking game.
Yeah,
break him, Grimes.
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Knicks up 39, by the way.
Oh my god.
Oh, we can't beat Philly.
Dude, never in my wildest dreams did I think we were going to be up 40 in Philly tonight.
Dude, I was coming into this game hoping that I would ride the vibes if it was a close game and not like stress the fuck out. And here we are up 40.
Oh my god. This might be a top 5 day of my life.
I don't know, man. It totally could be. Grimes has 18 points this quarter, by the way.
What does he have for the game? 20?
Probably 21.
What did they just call?
Delay game, I'm assuming.
Is this Precious at the 4, Jericho at the 5?
This is the lineup I was waiting to see.
Yeah.
I'm actually begging. Oh, he's spending with his dad. The fuck. When do we play next? You know.
We play tomorrow again against
No.
Oh my god. Okay.
I might have to do
You're gonna do another one?
I actually can't
Jonas,
tomorrow night, unfortunately.
In Washington.
In Washington? Okay.
Paul Reed's so good.
Yeah. He's like the nurse, or he's, I guess, just the Sixers doghouse guy, which sucks because I actually think he's way better than he's been able to show so far in his career.
I wish he could be our
Grimes
bench four,
midi.
sometimes play the 5 guy.
That's fun. My goat, Jeff. Thank you. Oh, no way. Archie's aura made him miss that layup.
No, actually, funny. He might have underrated aura on this team. He might be top.
Dude, that would be like having me on the Knicks just to be an end of bench guy. Like, boink.
Dude,
Evil Dante?
Is he? No.
Okay, I need to let Colin know that he's got to get an Evil Dante tweet off.
Can we get Evan in this game, please?
No, look at Evan with his hoodie on. He never takes that thing off.
Dude, he's like, y'all have a game tonight. I don't.
He's gonna do his. Okay, I just saw the chat. Please tell me Precious hits a 3 or something. Oh no, Oop, Precious Oop. No way he hits this.
Oh no.
Oh. Weight room. Ugh.
This game is.
This game's awesome.
ridiculous.
I'm having a fucking fantastic time.
Yo, OG Anunoby, 11 points, 2 boards, no assists, 3 of 11 from the field, plus 20. Deuce ripped that. Oh my god, this team is a bunch of babies compared to us, man.
Dude, the Sixers really lost all their tough guys. That's hilarious.
Dude. Oh man.
Dude,
Good pass. Precious.
Honestly, W stat pad by getting that board.
Yeah.
As we wind down here, thank you guys for joining us. It's been a fucking fantastic time. Except for the spoilers. Fuck you guys for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah.
No, but seriously though, thank you guys for joining us. The Knicks put on a fucking show tonight, man. They did it right. Most fun game of the season.
Man.
I think so.
Yeah, probably. Sure.
I mean,
yeah, that was a hilarious game too, bro. There was a lot of dumb shit in this game.
Dude, I don't know what I watched for 90% of it. And the best part about this is like about doing playback is you look up and the game's over and then it's a win. Now we get to go do shit the rest of the night.
It's somehow 10 o'clock. I don't know how it became 10 o'clock.
Dude, I said that to Schwinn, like, because the game started at 8:30 and it was like halfway through the third, and I looked down at my phone and it's 10:30. I'm like, dude, where the fuck did I just go? I like fell asleep and then woke up 3 hours later. Oh, wow.
Best nap ever.
Shout out Colin. Josh Hart's plus 46 tonight is the highest of any NBA player this season. Not shocking, but
wow.
Dude, my entire fucking article got ripped to shreds. That's so tragic. I'm gonna have to read.
I would say drop it anyway, but like
no, I'm still going to, but I gotta change the numbers now. Blowout with Julius going. I mean, blowout with OG and Julius combining for 4 for 22.
It's less than 20% from the field.
Yeah, Jordan, I thank you for that. Unfortunately, Colin beat you to it, and I am assuming you got that from the Strickland Twitter. Jalen had 30.
It didn't even feel like it. What the fuck?
What are the box
scores? Had 30
what?
boards?
Why?
What do you mean? What do you mean he had 33 boards?
There's no way that's a real stat. Are you serious?
Dude, the fact that you knew that, like, respect.
You know what's funny? We outscored them 35-16 in the fourth quarter.
35-16. That's embarrassing.
Yeah. I think we are going to wrap it up.
Sucks.
I think we are going to wrap it up now. Thank you all for joining us on yet another prosperous day of Knicks basketball.
We're going to win so much. We're going to get tired of winning.
Dude, I'm exhausted. No. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Dylan Windler, 33 rebounds. All right, Wilt.
Dude, it's not even only in Knicks history. It's the most in a G League game ever.
It's probably one of the best one of the season for sure. I think it's got to be like NBA and G League. It's got to be one of the highest in history, like just generally. Any last words before we wrap it up, Con?
The one thing I wanted to say, I tried to say it earlier, and I honestly just got sidetracked talking about bullshit.
I think the highest contract the Knicks can offer iHeart this season, just because I think it's important to know, is about 16 million a year, and I think we can go all the way up to 4 years.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd put him above Mitch, but I
It's
don't
not.
think they do that.
Well, I will say, I think that's more of a testament to how much of a steal Mitch's contract is, rather than iHeart's not worth that money.
I agree. So I don't know if they'd, play the politics with that or whatever. But iHeart I would offer him the max that we could offer him, and I think that's about 4 years, 64 million total. So
Yeah.
that's all I wanted to say.
And just bouncing off that real quick, it's super. Wow, that Julius Sadline is disgusting. Sorry, I got distracted. It's super important that even with like the trade hurting, I mean, it's looking super good. The returns early, but an underrated part of it is that we actually can have the money to re-sign iHeart now, which I don't think we would have had before we made the trade, because we either would have had to match a quick offer sheet, sign and trade, whatever, and we still had RJ's contract on the books. So shout out the Knicks and shout out Blockenstein.
Yeah, shout out good for news, man.
Yeah, shout out Leon and West and those guys. So I think that's going to do it tonight. You can find me on Twitter at Knickstape with 2 underscores, all caps. Con?
Yeah, you can find me at Con, Kon _ Stantine, Stantine, which is just my name. I don't know why I did it like that, but it is that way. You could find the Strictly NFL pod at Strictly NFL pod. That is Strictly STRCKLY for the Strickland, of course. And my co-host Jeff at Frank Barrett 109 on Twitter. We're active on there. If you tweet at us, tweet on the private, or tweet at me on my private account, not the Strictly NFL pod. That's just mainly where I tweet the links for the episodes. But all Giants talk, all Jets talk, all NFL college draft talk, I'm down for it. Just, tweet at me.
And in that same vein, if you have any interest in seeing more fun content like this, feel free to join the Strickland Discord by being a patron. You can do that from the website at thestrick.land. It is on their Twitter. It is probably all over a lot of the creators' Twitters as well. It's on mine if you guys want that. And yeah, peace out. We'll catch you guys next time.